Star Wars Visions is going to be an exciting anime anthology series.
So yeah, welcome to another episode of the Thirsty Nerds podcast, episode 56. All right, it's not a sunny day outside, but it's sunny in here. Look at all these amazing smiles.
All right,
I
see you.
I am.
talking.
I like the positivity.
If you notice,
It's a gloomy day.
if you notice that I have a glow, or me and Clarence have a glow about us, is because we're actually sitting like comfortably. It's so
Man.
great.
Look,
It's
Bill,
so
I was
initiation.
gonna keep my mouth shut the whole time.
The
and
studio
bear-
initiation.
bear through these thorns in my ass. These planks.
I like it when you guys are, sitting uncomfortably.
The struggle of ordering a couch since November and waiting
Yeah.
7 months to get it.
If that's
It
how
looks
niggas
good.
sit down in jail, yo, that's not right.
Yeah,
That's not right.
That's why they riot. So
So everybody knows, I've had them sitting in the most uncomfortable futon
This Victorian era futon.
that I received from somebody I haven't spoken to in about 6 years. It was
I love to go, hey man, how much do you need for a new?
I know. It's like
I love how you were thinking that, but you never said it. So
put it
that's why
out
you-
there.
That's why
I
you
was
sat
wait-
there.
no, I was
you were like
I was
to that point.
I was solely waiting to not be the only person to say anything.
Why you
I
would've-
didn't want to be the
you
single
could have
person.
talked to me. We could have came together.
I don't want to conspire behind his back. This ain't fucking Game of Thrones. I'm not Littlefinger and shit.
Sire,
Please, sir.
we need to talk about
We've
the
been
chair.
talking exactly.
We've come to talk about the
Are you alone? I need to speak with you about the
We will have
couch.
words.
That futon. I don't know why my dog loved that futon though. It was like bony like him. He loved that futon. He fucking hates coming in the studio
We're
now.
just trying to get.
I was playing Russian roulette with the spring that was by my right butt cheek. Eventually, that shit was gonna cut me. One day, I was gonna fuck around and find out, and I'm glad it didn't happen.
Every day, every other Sunday, this man was living in fear of being stabbed.
I know. He was like, guys, do you see the? Do you
It was like
see
it
this?
was like a new inmate going into the prison to the showers. Like, it's gonna happen one of these days.
One of these days, someone's gonna get a good look.
You just walk past, hey bro, you didn't wash your hair. That ain't sanitary. yeah, go back.
As you can see, we got little blessings. A new couch,
We're glowing up.
an
An old new couch.
old new couch.
We just moved my living room couch into here,
Which is
which is 10 times better.
Yeah, well, they've never seen it before, so it's new to them. With that being said, I am Sumo.
I am Clarence.
oh my, he did it.
Don't make it weird.
Okay, sorry. I am King.
What's up? My name is Just One,
I did
and
one.
we are here. Another episode, another day.
Let's talk about stuff.
One day you will conform, Clarence.
No.
Come on, Stooge.
Yes, dude.
Only refer to
No,
yourself
no,
as
no.
Stooge.
No.
All right, whatever. We'll get him. So, where we?
That's a 5D chess move I did. You'll see.
Okay.
He doesn't have to say his nickname because everybody knows he's a stooge.
That is true.
He lives his nickname.
You're playing into the plot.
So what we got in the world of
Like,
news and bullshit that's happening around the world?
Not the Olympics banning ethnic swim caps.
Oh my goodness.
yeah.
Not the.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that did happen. It just feels like it happened such a long time ago. Yeah. So
Psych, that was yesterday, nigga.
the Olympics decided to ban Olympic swim caps because they thought they put them at a disadvantage or some shit like that.
No, they just said the human head doesn't take that shape. They had
What?
no real reason behind it. These were quotes.
The skin tight thing doesn't.
Yeah, they didn't even bother trying to cite something on the lines of, oh yeah, it will make you less aerodynamic, so we want to give you like the best chance of winning. No, they just said, no one's head's that big. What's going under there?
Just you know what? This is the Olympics is a bust. Just
They got a
cancel it.
booster?
Just cancel it.
The fucking what's under there? Fucking a twin turbo? What are we doing, man?
Yeah, they're gonna hide their syringes up there, so like when it's time to swim, they'll go underwater, pop one, like Popeye,
Like
kind of fucking spinach,
Let's just take off like fucking Aquaman.
Yeah.
It's like
and that'll give them the edge.
it's like cutting the nitro. Putting in the nitro and fucking Fast and Furious. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
It was in the swimming cap.
Yeah, they're apparently they're banning a whole bunch of shit. Even people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. There's not. Oh, their fucking population keep telling just to fucking cancel it in general. They're like 80% of people's like, just do it. They're like, okay, no, we're not going to cancel it. Okay, we're not going to have any audience.
We're just gonna make sure nobody can show up.
Yeah, we're just going to make sure no one show up. Okay, and you can't smoke weed.
Yeah, which to be fair, yeah,
Like,
all right.
duh. But if it's in your
Like,
system,
absolutely.
it should be like, it's in there, but like, it's not like it made you faster.
She was
Not like it made you stronger.
her mother. Like, what? Her mother or father died.
Your mother, and then
She was
somebody,
fucking
a reporter.
stressed.
A reporter, by the way, just the first time she learned of that news was. Now, to be fair, like this is not an excuse, but to explain what happened is that a reporter just hey. Apparently your mom's dead, and that was the first time she I don't know if he said it like that, but that's the first time she learned of her mother's passing was from a reporter.
Jesus Christ.
I would have
Yeah.
I would have found that nigga.
So
I would have found him.
He better be running.
So
Won't get far.
Jesus Christ.
yeah, so she got hit with some heavy news, and I guess she was trying to take her mind off it, but that really sucks. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I didn't know about that. I thought she just did one of those
Yeah. Totally.
trying to get a job and you smoking, but she forgot to take the fucking cleanser. And it's like, oh, well, what'd you expect? It's the Olympics.
No, and like
That puts a lot more context. Still,
because she's a
it's
professional.
it's a
she's a-
goddamn job.
And at the end of the day, why was
But fuck, man.
she was
That's
about
tough.
to race and win, and then they said something about it?
and not only that,
No, they found it in some tests, and she technically only got suspended for
She-
30 days.
She
which-
was suspended, and they were going to time it just in time for the Olympics.
Yeah.
And then they was like, "No, you're just off."
yeah.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah,
I
really,
didn't keep
that's
up on. I didn't keep up on that part. I thought she was just 30-day suspension.
No,
Yeah.
that was.
She's completely off of it now, like the whole thing.
Yeah, they've already announced like the other people below her who was taking her place and shit. So,
Jesus.
yeah.
Yeah, that's real tough. And then the craziest part is that she was on the news, basically explaining her actions. Like just another example of this is essentially what black women have to go through. They have to be tough. They have to explain themselves. They got to do it's a lot of shit to be going through. And again, still. Just learning the news of her mother passing and
Yeah, that's
losing
fucking-
a life-changing career, thing.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's
Like,
tough. I'm
like
just
what,
saying.
what do you like? We expect her not to just to suck it up and just run. Like,
Right, and on top of that, now she's got to go on this apology tour. Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's against the rule, but doesn't not make it like a kind of a stupid rule. It's not like weed is a performance boosting drug or anything.
No,
You're right. To play, if I can play devil's advocate just for a second, just on the company, I guess Olympic wise, which is a global federation.
yeah,
Marijuana is a death sentence in China.
Shit.
So if you think about it in context of the type of corporation that they are, they can't allow that. I don't know. They're playing with a lot of fucking fields. You know what I mean?
I can see.
They're like a death sentence is in like a lot of Muslim countries. I mean, marijuana doesn't have the same as more stigma due through the United States war on drugs than it does in the United States.
I was gonna say I was gonna say wait, but it's the same. It's like all like most of the Asian countries.
Yeah, like
they
Japan. What is it? Those are the story that what rapper Everlast from the House of Pain. They found a literal gram on him, and they were trying to detain him and give him 3 years in Japanese prison or something like that back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Can't even
For
think
he had he left it in his pants. And a little bud fell out of the bag. So when he went to the airport to get checked, they searched him and they found a fucking nug.
Jeez.
And they just shoved his ass in jail.
If they were gonna take me to jail for 3 years for less than a fucking nug, I'd be like, can I at least walk outside and shoot one of you?
Just give me a reason.
Make it
Give me
worth
a-
it
Let
at
me
least.
get somebody. Let me
Fuck.
take somebody. Fuck. That's
but,
crazy.
But at the same time, that is an insane reaction to that nowadays.
It is.
Especially when even just for your your HR or just for your look, because it's already bad enough you had to postpone the Olympics and stuff, and then everyone's excited and everything, and you're not even going to look I'm pretty much sure that all they knew that she smoked, and they was all right, that's it, cut her, instead of looking at the full context of the story.
Where are those people that are saying, shut up and let her run? Shut up and let her do sports. She didn't say nothing. Let her run. Where are those people at?
Well,
They're willing to say, shut up and play basketball. They don't say shut up and they don't say that.
Right.
yeah.
they-
Well, she smoked pot. Remember, those people are also
Against
the ones
pot.
that profit of the war on drugs.
I don't watch this for nothing but to let them compete. Let them compete.
Bye.
You hear me, brother?
That's all what they good. That's all they good for anyway.
Yo, imagine she was burning them with weed lung.
Man,
I know.
They had Russ lung.
It's a hindrance, not if.
I can barely turn my fucking steering wheel without wheezing. I'm high. She's sitting here smoking the competition.
I know.
Jesus
While
Christ.
smoking, like. That happened to me one time in college on Wayne State. Like I was the dude, like it was like at 3 a.m. and this really skinny punk dude and everything was like, hey, you want to race or something like that? It's like, oh sure, let's race. And he was smoking already. I was like, I got this. I got this shit.
You got fucking smoke.
I got smoked while he was smoking. He was pumping and then he literally took out the cigarette
Like,
and then sped up. I don't know how. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
like turning on the nitro. Just
Yeah, he turned on the nitro with.
Now you
nicotine.
understand. Now you understand why they banned her.
okay. Well, when you put it in that context, obviously,
Apparently,
Of course,
we've all
of
debunked.
course.
We've all
Yeah.
debunked
You know, it's true.
clearly,
the
get
fact
it-
that
get
this
it-
is a enhancing.
Your
crime.
move, liberals.
exactly. Get her out of here. Get her out of here. That case,
Yeah.
don't let her take her coat either.
Oh shit.
Shit. What else we got?
I got something. I'm not. Okay, I'll do the other thing. I think maybe you'll talk about it. If not, it's whatever. I wanted to bring this up because I don't really care about it enough to put in movie news. But apparently, I don't. Apparently, Zack Snyder's. Yeah.
All right, go.
Zack Snyder's storyboards for fucking Justice League 2 and 3
Jesus
are
Christ.
going to be turned into motion comic.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
It's it's called The Dream is a nonprofit and it's called The Dreamscapes of Justice League, a motion comic.
It's
Can
a
you do
nonprofit?
this?
Does that mean that all proceeds are going to go to?
Yeah, suicide awareness.
Hey, shout out! Hey,
Yeah.
shout out! That's
All right.
that's enough.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Damn
Like,
it.
All right.
That's good for that, but it's still
Yep.
like
No, we're good. No, it's good. It's good. Leave it that. Leave it alone.
Yeah,
All right.
if it didn't, God damn it, if it didn't,
I know, right? It just didn't have to have that.
Wait, it's a shield?
It's a.
you lucky. What?
that's what he did. That's what he did.
He's like,
He's
hey,
not
Nah,
stupid.
bro. Nah. Let it be. Let it be.
Here's
Let it
a-
be.
Yeah.
No, that's
You-
an actual cool thing. But
God damn it.
we
You-
know who asked for this.
You win this.
I'm saying the only reason why I'm saying is because motherfuckers were gonna ask for it regardless.
Yeah.
So him dropping it like that and making it that's playing into the craziness of his fans.
Yeah.
So
That says the message. If you
Shit.
guys cry enough, you'll get it.
True.
that as well.
I think
But,
But
at least it's benefiting somebody
Yes, at
other
least
than
it's
Zack
attached
fucking
to a
Snyder.
cause. Absolutely. Oh my god. I'm fucking lefty stun blocked over here.
it's fucking whiplash. You're like, no. Oh wait.
Like, you good Christian man.
like good
You fucking wholesome asshole.
like good fucking job, you
You did it
fucking
again.
generous man. Fuck.
You
You good job. All right.
but yeah, that's
Shout out to that. That's
Yeah,
pretty
shout-
cool
I
actually.
know.
Yeah.
yeah. Like, and maybe even though maybe this will let them calm down a little bit because
Nope.
they just couldn't. No,
Not at all.
just,
Not
it
even
just
close.
stoked the fire even more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Everything
true.
just makes
Now
it
they, now they have a logo.
just makes it more bold.
I just wonder, are we gonna see that fucking the Bat Superman, Bat Superman, the perfect being?
If it's an
Yes.
emotion comic, yes.
Yeah.
The sky's the limit now.
Yes.
Everything is off limits.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no one cares. No one cares now.
Yep.
It's not on the silver screen.
Now here's gonna be the cool part. Is he going to go with his casting that he already had in mind?
Oh, you're talking about voice acting?
No,
Oh, you're
like the models, because
Oh,
they got to draw them somehow.
Yeah,
right.
I
Or
would-
Is he going to go model them after that? That didn't it come out that he had like a cast list of who he wanted
Yeah.
everybody to play.
of course he did.
Yeah.
Hey,
let him do everything.
Yeah,
Let him do
especially if it's
Go
for
ahead.
a good cause.
Get
at
it all
least.
out.
it. If this
While you're at it, stick your finger up your ass.
he's finally giving you
Alright,
guys
yeah.
the vision, and it's going to be an
Unload.
emotion comic. If
Unload.
you don't show up,
Yeah,
you're just white noise.
Yep. Unload, King. Just drop. Just empty out your balls.
yeah, and if you empty out
all of them, so you can move on to your army of the zombie army of the thieves. Now, did you see that?
Shh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We'll be talking about
Well,
that.
that was a segue, sir.
Nani?
Army of the Thieves.
Okay, you know what? Since
I'm sorry. Did you have more? Go ahead.
No,
Is,
okay.
is there any more light news?
I don't have any.
Nah, not really.
Oh, yeah. No, that's cool. All right. Yeah, let's segue into more. Let's talk more about Zach. Let me unload all my Zach news because there's plenty of it.
Leave him alone. He's
Okay.
donating.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Think about to donate this roast.
Apparently, the Army of Dead is getting a prequel film called Army of Thieves. Yeah, the first there's a couple of pictures that came out.
Yeah, I refuse to look into anything else.
You think he's gonna do that? Actually, follow up with like that
100%.
time loop thing?
He better.
150%.
If he's a smart man, he seems to be.
It's going to be an army of driver snacks, an army of casino gamblers, an army of cocktail waitresses.
I want a CGI zombie like harpy eagle in this one, and not a tiger.
Are you?
No,
okay?
there's no army. Just know that Army of Thieves, from what I know, I'm guessing it's going to be before.
Yeah.
It's going to be before the zombies. So it's just going to be about. It's basically about that one guy.
It's about that one.
The Ludwig Dieter.
Who?
The safecracker.
Yeah.
The white guy. Oh, the German.
the nerd
Yeah.
kind of guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
It's only about him and his he gets recruited and a couple other people by a mysterious woman who they want to save a crack.
I told you. I
cracker
don't want to
safe.
hear anything else.
Okay. Oh, I'm
It's
sorry.
about thieves.
The more
There's an army of them.
the more I hear, the less interested I become. But I'm
Because Netflix apparently even before Army Dead came on Netflix had already greenlit three projects. I mean, two more
Oh, boy.
projects, including this one.
oh god.
Oh boy.
And then we all don't forget that we were still getting the animated prequel series, whatever that is.
So Army of the Dead?
Yes, Army of the Dead prequel.
Oh
series.
boy.
I want to interject with speaking of animated zombie shit. Did anyone check out that Resident Evil?
Oh,
No,
was that
not
new?
yet. Not yet.
That is on Netflix right now. That animated Resident Evil.
I forgot.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you check it out?
No, I'm afraid.
Oh, you didn't want it to ruin 8 for you or something?
I
What are you afraid of?
seeing another 20-minute gun fu
Oh my
exposition.
god, dude! You know
Hey,
what? And
hey,
they're
they're
really
fun.
good at it. But holy fuck,
They're
I'm tired.
fun.
It's
Those
so-
last couple-
It was 20 fucking minutes.
You're like,
What do
you're
you
like,
mean?
are they? You
Fun?
watch it? Are they serious? I mean, yeah, that's cool, but are they fucking serious?
It
like
was fun for the first 3.
you thought that little Anakin Obi-Wan number where they were like dancing with each other's swords. You thought that shit was exhausting. I watched fucking Leon and fucking Carlos roll around each other for like almost 10 minutes straight trying to put a bullet in somebody's eye. It was exhausting.
This was someone's porn scenario. Like the only thing that was missing was like mud.
Christ.
Okay. Moving on from that with more Zach. Also, no. Okay, just know that I don't believe that Army of Thieves is being directed by Zach. He's moved on. So he's
Has he?
still. I mean, it's still his property, but
You-
he's not going to be directing.
Yeah, I mean, okay. I mean, but usually he's not the one who has a problem moving on. It's, the
The
people
fans.
who-
Yeah.
Yeah, the fans.
Zach is also making his own Star Wars. Not actually not by Disney, but he's making his own, basically Star Wars. It's called Rebel Moon, and it will also be
Fan
coming out.
film?
Huh?
A fan film?
No.
Wait.
Oh.
Okay, so it has.
No.
No, it's not attached to Star Wars at all.
It's a Star Wars type film.
Okay,
Okay.
so it has. It's
Okay.
not a Star Wars.
No, it's not literally
It's
a Star
it's
Wars.
like
What
it's
is
his own.
clickbait?
Because for a second,
Gotcha.
I was like, whoa. Okay, I talk a lot of shit about Zach, but
We do.
if he made something inside the Star Wars universe, like his own thing, I'd totally be there. I mean, it sounds amazing.
I mean, it's Star Wars, man. Like you've been hurt worse.
Yeah.
What's the worst that he could do that
I've
hasn't already been done?
I've never been hurt. Never.
You're a,
By Star Wars.
You're a fucking lie.
you are a filthy heretic.
You fucking nerve herder.
You scruffy loving nerve herder. You fucking liar.
Anyway, it's gonna be called Rebel Moon. It's gonna
I
Rebel
absorb
Moon.
your hatred to become stronger.
It's gonna be a Netflix exclusive, and of course, it's going to be inspired by Akira Kurosawa and Star Wars, or the Hidden Fortress, basically. If you ever, yeah. Also,
Yeah, totally.
Zach is also now. This is where the trouble.
Almost made me spill my damn beer.
This is where the trouble I see is coming from, especially if we got an example from fucking Army of the Dead. It is going to be co-written, directed, and produced by him.
Mm.
She just starts laughing.
Oh, all right, sure.
Yeah.
Like,
so
why
this is where the problem comes in, and I'm like,
No, let's.
Here we
fucking
go.
Do it. It's
Here
not.
we go.
Let's do it.
Here we go again.
okay, all right. Let me put up the
Because I'll be honest, like
what?
Justice League, that I could tell that was shot in his fucking backyard. That little
the little
nightmare sequence. I was like, yes, more shit like this. Come on. Why not?
All right, all right. I'm just gonna give you the description and see what you guys think. So far, the synopsis of it is the story is set in motion when a peaceful colony on the edge of the galaxy, threatened by the armies of a tyrannical regent named Belarus.
Belarus?
A bad guy.
Well, keep going.
Yeah.
We'll work on that later.
Yeah, desperate. The colonists dispatch a young woman with a mysterious past to seek out warriors from neighboring planets to help them make a stand. So basically, Seven Samurai.
Oh,
So there you go.
I mean, I don't.
Chris Pratt movie was better. The Chris Pratt movie. Was
Well, the
better.
recent one that came out.
Was that Tomorrow War or whatever?
No, the one that where it was pretty much Seven Samurai. It was like Chris Pratt. I want to say it was on Netflix. It was like an Old West.
Oh,
I think Denzel Washington was that.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, yeah.
That movie was better.
I haven't seen that. I guess I'll check it out.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. So it what do you guys?
It's vague enough for me to be
vague,
like,
yeah.
I want to know what's going on. It's vague enough.
Yeah.
I think my opinion will settle once I see what his set design looks like in the movie.
Here's gonna be the problem. So he's making a Star Wars clone,
Yeah.
which means he needs lore, which means he's gonna shove all that in about 30 seconds.
Shit.
And then he's going to add more plot devices to flesh out a universe that he's going to try to match to Star Wars, which means this movie is going to be a convoluted fuck fest.
The Great Wizards. I like watching Zack Snyder's 2-hour-long concepts.
I need shrooms.
I mean, like
For him to be like, yeah! He's going to be like Duncan Trussell. Yeah, man! Take me where you're going, man! Yeah!
seriously,
And then the fucking wizards come out and cut him off!
Okay.
like sure. That's
Yeah,
all
sure.
I'm saying.
All right.
Sure,
So
why
yeah.
not?
You know what? You haven't done space yet, so why not? Let's see what,
What do
you do.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, I'm into it. Whatever.
Yeah. With that, let me go on to trailers. So start with What If trailer. So did everyone see that?
I did.
yeah.
Yeah,
Marvel's What If. Don't they already have a couple of those on Disney Plus already?
No. We talking about the trailers or you talking about
The what
The
if?
actual What Ifs?
No, not yet.
Um,
It's coming out the end of the month.
100. I'm almost 90% sure they already have
Maybe-
What Ifs, like
If I
shorts.
if I
on
think of
that-
it, maybe they have some of their motion comic or
I think that's what it
ideas,
is.
but
Okay.
Not like their.
I'm really hoping this thing's like Animatrix.
It's
or
not.
Love, Death, and Robots. But
I mean,
I
more
saw the
Love, Death,
trailer.
and Robots.
It's gonna be the same.
Like, I saw the
It's gonna
trailer
be-
and I saw like I'm still like a 3D animation.
It's especially when there's
Get
no
it out of
variety.
here.
It doesn't look too bad though.
Yeah.
This one doesn't look too bad.
Yeah.
It
Well-
looks okay.
Well, hold on. You haven't ran it through Netflix
shit.
buffer. What happened? What we got over there? Visitor?
Yeah, it's a little daddy long leg. He cool.
Oh,
Okay.
Damn, you wanna pull those you wanna
Daddy.
pull those panties out of a wad, young lady?
Look, I saw something-
Hey. Toxic.
You wanna hold?
What the fuck was that?
that's me laughing.
I just had to take a minute to challenge his
I
friend.
realized it's sounded like a fucking door
It
close.
did.
Yeah,
I
he-
thought like,
I
like what? Yeah, like I saw like I mean, this trailer pretty much showed more of the. I mean, it showed a little bit more depth than some of the stories. I don't think they showed any new surprises, but I don't know. I'm ready for it. It looks okay. You know,
If this is the way that Marvel gets their one shots out and animated shorts instead of just doing like one shot comic books, I'm all for this.
yeah.
Yeah, but they're still gonna do the one shot of comic books.
Any chance to give that Peggy Carter actress more money? Sure, go for it. Okay, you pay her more money.
Dang, you an indie.
No, I just think she's great.
I know.
I think that that casting choice was
No, that was. I mean, it's great. It was unfortunate. She's
in obscurity now because
Yeah.
who cares?
She got cucked.
she got cucked.
She got that Alzheimer's.
Wow.
She's old and forgettable.
Showed it to fans.
I know. Anything that stood out that you guys are looking forward to? Like which story, what have you? Looks most
Honestly,
interesting.
no.
No, nothing stood out. Nothing looked individually like interesting. It's just okay, cool, Marvel stuff. I'll look at it.
I'm a
I felt
little
the same.
me personally.
Yeah.
I'm slightly interested in the Black Panther in outer
Which one?
space.
Oh, the Star Lord.
Yeah, because
What?
I know it's like he's taking Star Lord's place, but
Yeah.
being aware of the intergalactic what the fuck was that called?
Federation.
The intergalactic dynasty of Wakanda that was running for a while along
Oh,
with
yeah.
the Black Panther. I wonder if there's like gonna like maybe they'll
Like a hint.
any
Like a
hint,
drop or
any
something.
kind of because I mean that was a really cool comic, had some great concepts. So.
Yeah.
When you talk about Black Panther, I can't help but think about the instance in the trailer where they had that. Like, I can't have Black Panther being comedic. He's never that way in the comic books.
Let
you
him
know?
try.
And then they did that blatantly in the trailer. Like, oh, was that the Q word? Ha 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 ha. He's like, yeah, that's the Q word. Hurry up. And-
Yeah, but to me, it'd be like it's the what if. You're just replacing one character with another one. Like I'm used to reading those all the
they
time.
are the what ifs, but seeing that lets you know where
It's
this
basic.
is
I mean,
going
they're
to
just
be at.
yeah.
You know
I
what
mean, they're just taking him and replacing him and they're just making Black Panther do Chris Pratt.
Pretty much. Just
he'll
more,
do-
I
and
guess a
he'll do
little
it
bit
better.
more dry or
Hey,
something.
and he'll do it better.
Sure.
Listen, Parks and Rec,
Yeah.
one of the greatest shows of all time.
If
Um,
if Chadwick Boseman was Andy Dwyer, it would be better. No,
with the T'Challa accent.
yeah, literally, yeah.
He can only have that accent.
Only he can't do it any other
Oh
way.
my God, I'm starting to think of things.
No.
in my head. Fucking hilarious.
Oh,
Sorry, keep fucking the
Run.
the only
Run! Where are you going?
the only the only one that I'm kind of like really like kind of curious about. I'm not even sure what the context is of it. Is the whole Killmonger saving what's his face and like
Yeah,
I'm like what? Wait, and he's in full getup. Like
It's what if.
I know it's what if I'm saying like where's that going?
Yeah.
yeah.
Is he a good guy now?
Yeah.
I guess.
But what if he's not?
I mean,
What if
he could not.
What if he's an anti-hero?
Ooh,
A what?
An anti-hero.
Oh, like he's gonna be the real Vegeta instead of just pretending to be.
Yeah, what if?
Shut the fuck. Okay, moving on. Next trailer. We just got done watching it. Star Wars Visions, Animatrix, Star
It
Wars.
Looks
Great.
fire.
Yes.
it looked really, really, really good. I mean, I didn't know much about it until today, but after watching the little like trailer, all the fucking anime studios
Mhm.
making all these
Anime.
projects.
I
yeah,
don't-
that's right, that's
no.
All these anime studios.
No, it hurts.
I know, it hurt me. But all the anime studios making all these projects.
I kind of want to make a video of just him just like zooming.
Oh no, man.
I can't wait to see the franchise. It's about space samurai be animated by people
Yeah.
who know what samurai are.
Yeah, like if fun fact, fucking like I'm not saying he completely ripped it off, but it's Star Wars, especially the first one, everyone loves to praise it and shit, is heavily inspired by Hidden Fortress. Just heavily to a point where they actually mention it in the movie. Like it was that scene where Darth Vader is talking, and then like some guy's like, "Oh, yo, we have to blah blah blah," to something to the Hidden Fortress, and he just starts choking him and everything. He was trying to cut him off. It was like a little bit of an inside joke. Yeah,
What are you saying,
Trivia.
brother?
I'm just
Are you saying that the greatest space movie of all time is Rip Off?
rip off.
You
Kinda
better,
like-
you better
I mean,
check
you ever-
tone,
you ever-
skin bone.
You ever heard of fucking Lion King? Another.
Yep.
Yep.
You
I
really
don't,
goddamn
know what
minute.
you mean by Lion King.
All I know is Kimba the White.
All I know
Kevin on
is,
the white line.
all
I
I
know.
know is
Kimba. And they both sound like they came from that other place.
No, okay, I'm not gonna do
the only person who talks about Lion King is a Lion King. Right?
Good wordplay. man.
Wrong one.
That's a fumble.
No, it was solid. Don't fuck you. That was solid.
No.
That was solid for off the cuff. A Lion King.
Keep going.
It's
Keep
dead.
going. Keep going.
Yeah, I'm excited.
You niggas.
I am excited for this.
nothing.
No. You know what Disney doesn't appreciate? Leaving Star Wars alone. All right. They love to change things. And guess what the next change is, guys?
A furry.
No. I wish.
He's getting really good with these
Visions.
segues.
Visions.
No, well,
And
yeah.
it had a bird.
One day.
What
No.
is it?
Fucking Slave One is getting changed to just Boba Fett ship.
But it will be called Boba Fett ship.
Boba Fett Starship.
And not
it's
Slave One.
Hey, it's Boba Fett ship.
Yeah, it's a Boba Fett.
Really?
Seriously.
That's a reasonable change.
It's just, but they changed it to something else. Then don't just Boba Fett
Boba
Starship.
Fett ship.
I mean, Boba Fett ships. It's a little uninspired, if you ask me.
Like,
Unless they were really trying to push merchandise, like it's really not that important what the fuck his ship's called.
like yeah, because it
You
was.
mean like the Millennium Falcon versus Boba Fett's ship?
Yep. Yep.
I mean, then again, Millennium Falcon versus Slave One.
Yeah.
Would you rather just have more alphabet wings?
Sure.
R wing, X wing, Y wing.
XY23.
It could be a D wing.
My
It
fucking
looks
car
like a
is
D.
Q50.
Q50, Quifty. You gonna call your car Quitty?
Queefy. I call it Queefy.
A Queefy.
Jesus Christ! This is why right here, stuff like this is why our female audience is only 22%.
It's 22. You funny.
Hello, 13%. I
know.
love you,
I one person.
Right. Mandalorian.
Taryn.
It was shown because on the next, like the Mandalorian Lego set, they revealed that the name has changed to just Boba Fett Starship. And from one of the lead Lego designers, that they've told, in an interview, they're talking about how everyone is moving away from Slave One. No more. And apparently Daniel Logan, aka Little Boba Fett from the prequels. Remember him? Maybe Little Boba Fett.
No.
Straight up, I hated that kid. I just hated his stupid
His
face.
face.
Father, we have to get to the ship. Like, okay, little motherfucker. Like, what? They get on the ship.
Father, we have to get to my ship.
And then he just held his head. Like, why are you holding the helmet
Because
without
his dad just died.
without covering the bottom? His head's gonna fall right out of it. Stupid.
You sound like that. You sound like those people who's like, why does she smoke weed? Her mom just died. Get over it. What's wrong with you? Just run.
He's not real.
Anyway,
He's real to millions of.
he's real. Exactly.
He's real to me.
Fuck him. All right, go on.
What did he say?
Daniel Logan, he found out about it and then he posted a meme about it, which was kind of funny. Like he was talking about, he replaced like a dialogue of Jango Fett and then him saying, "Stay calm, son. We'll be fine. No one can beat Boba Fett's starship."
Nice.
I mean, because it's not Boba. Get it?
Yep.
Get it? Anyway,
You better hit the fucking thing for him.
Yes,
No,
yes,
the other one.
yes, thank you.
God
Thank you.
Damn it. I see how it is.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, basically, you guys don't really. I'm guessing you don't care
I
too much.
mean,
It's fine.
okay.
Whatever.
I would
bro.
have just give it a name.
Yeah, like I mean, you could just give it a name.
Okay,
The Slave
so
2.
no, just the ship model. Just make a ship model.
Slave 2.
Slave One was a ship model.
I don't know.
Slave.
This is only made for slavery and slavery only.
Like
This is bad. We gotta
We
take care of
have
this.
all kinds of slave ships. Buy your slave ship today.
It's ship S14V-1.
There
Slave
you go.
1. That's all it
There
is.
you go.
I'm not like, are you gonna get rid of slavery in the lore now too? Like
It's
are
still
you,
there. What do you think the Empire is?
No, that's what
I
I mean, like,
Nah, I'm joking. Them niggas got 401ks.
yeah, sure.
They probably pay very well in the Empire.
Papa Palpatine takes care of you.
Papa Palpatine.
Up until you don't.
I know.
All right.
Healthcare so good, he brought niggas back from the dead. What do you mean?
Exactly.
Brought himself back from the dead.
Man. Moving from that, Night of the Living Dead seemed like that's going to be the couple years of Night of the Living Dead, which I'm excited about because I love Night of the Living Dead. Night of the Living Dead is apparently getting an animated movie called Night of the Animated Dead.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the only one excited. It's fine. It's perfectly fine.
Well,
It's cool to watch more zombie stuff, and this time it's animated. That's
yeah. Like I'm hoping. Because they say animated, I'm hoping they mean like legitly drawn. They didn't.
Nope.
Shut up.
CGI, baby.
You better find out what studio's doing it.
Nah.
CGI
Warner
studio,
Brothers.
baby.
WB?
Yeah, WB.
Oh, that's not gonna be CGI.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It's gonna look like their Mortal
You're
Kombat movies, which will look like their Justice League movies.
That's true. Fuck. Okay. They do have a casting list. There's a couple of people I don't at all know about, but there's a few I do. We got Josh Duhamel.
Oh, Josh Jamal.
Yeah, Josh Duhamel.
He was the Utopian in the now canceled Jupiter's Legacy.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I just kind of know him as that one soldier from the Transformers.
Transformers.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
white one.
I have no idea who that is either way.
He was a white soldier in
The white soldier.
Transformers with Tyrese.
Yes.
Tyrese is
If you think for one
Amigo.
second, I remember Tyrese was in a Transformers movie.
Oh no, they're super. You know what? Tyree's performances are super distinct. He was in, he was in the Transformers movie, and he was like, "That's crazy," and then he was in the Fast and Furious, and he was like, "That's crazy." You know, two different performances.
Such range.
he shifted Optimus Prime inside of in space.
If only we got to see that. Future.
Optimus Prime would be lucky to have Fast and the Furious Tyrese helm him.
Right? Like honestly, like
Wait till 10 part 2.
Oh my god.
Also we got Dule Hill or the black guy from Psych. The black guy, you ever seen Psych?
Oh.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's funny.
He's yeah.
Yeah.
And then
He's just gonna be like, "Damn, that's crazy."
A distinct performance indeed.
and then I'm gonna just name one of the last few that I actually people would know about. We got Katie Sackhoff or Bo-Katan.
Yeah.
You know? Yes,
Or
Katie's-
she had a more popular title before that.
Bo-Katan.
Hmm.
Who?
What's the one?
That one chick from Chronicles of Riddick?
No,
I mean,
no,
the other.
fucking
Who's
Battlestar
Bo-Katan?
Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, I forget what her
Katie
name is.
Sackhoff.
Robert would know, but I just
Starbucks.
Starbuck. There
Starbuck.
you go,
Yeah,
there you go.
Starbuck.
Remember Starbuck?
Yeah, Battlestar Galactica.
Captain Strongjaw.
She turned me into buff girls. She was,
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
For the 90s, for the early 2000s. Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
The
much
first
better.
one was Cena, but that was prepubescent. She made an impact on me.
Okay. I got a few others. Like I said, no one really knows who they are.
List them off.
No. I'm moving on.
We've known all of them so far.
No.
Yeah.
Do you
Okay.
doubt my movie knowledge, sir?
All right. Catherine Isabel.
No.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Known as who from where?
She's from Ginger Snaps.
I don't know what that
It's a horror film. Yeah, exactly. You don't know who she is.
Okay, well, try the next one. We might know.
Okay. All right. James Rode Rodriguez,
From
the white guy. Well, I thought he was white. From Psych.
Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Oh, he's from the main guy from Psych?
Yeah, the main guy from Psych.
wow.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Rodriguez.
Reuniting.
Yeah.
Reunited. Wait, so you thought we would know the black guy from Psych, but not the white guy from Psych?
No, I just
The main fucking character.
look.
The main character.
Racist.
You thought we would know the second character, but not the main character?
Was I wrong?
fuck?
Was I wrong?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, you were incorrect.
I didn't know him by name, but when she said who it was, what it
No
looked
one
like-
knows him by name.
Exactly. I didn't
We
know
knew
the
we
other
were
guy by
talking
name.
about-
Look.
I didn't know the other guy by
His
name
contract
either.
does.
In the article, he was one of the few names that were mentioned. Okay, not James. Okay, he wasn't James. He
Okay.
wasn't mentioned.
Fair enough.
All right. Now
That
we,
means he's only playing. Now he's the second. name.
and we got
Full circle.
Now on this Will Sasso. We know who he is.
Yeah.
I know
Is that
who he
TV?
is. I just want to feel like mentioning him. But then Jimmy Simpson. Nope. I don't even know who he is. I looked up his shit. I was like, nope. I don't know anything from here.
Damn tumbleweeds.
And then then last but not, maybe least, Nancy Travis.
Nancy. Hello, Nancy.
Exactly.
From what?
As what?
Nothing. I looked at her IMDb. I don't know who the fuck she was.
All right. Well, see, those people you
Up and
have to
comers.
mention. There you go.
Give them their dues.
Give them their flowers.
Help them.
Listen, I would introduce you in Real Steel as the up and comer with the young up and comer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If I was trying to sell you,
Aw.
I was like, hey, my man has acting experience. Bam.
When you introduce
Am I wrong?
When you introduce me as a furry to your friend.
No, I
Remember?
don't. That's a lie.
That's not a lie. You
That's a
fuck.
lie.
Call
That's
him.
not a lie.
That's a lie.
That's not a lie.
That's a lie.
That's not a lie. Ask Leon.
No,
or what is it,
that's,
Dante?
That's what he.
What the
It's
fuck-
Leon. That's what he chose to remember you as.
Where did he get that from?
He asked,
I
like,
never
hey, bro.
met him before that.
He said, "Hey, bro, you doing XYZ, right?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm about to go to this furry convention. Why are you going up there?" My roommate invited me. I'm like, "Yo, whatever. I'm gonna check it out, see what it's about."
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's not my
Know
fault.
what it's
He
about.
chose. It's not my fault. He chose to remember you.
You didn't tell me
as the
that.
guy who's a furry.
when you didn't tell me that.
You could have told him you were just going to a convention with a friend.
Yeah.
You didn't have to.
Fucker.
To be fair, that's how he introduced me. Yes. That's how I knew you as too.
It's okay.
Every time I was like, "Chris, you be little Chris?" No, my roommate. Chris, you mean little Chris? No, I'm a roommate. Like,
Yeah, here we go.
okay.
He's like,
It's true.
It's not my fault what people choose to link on.
It's okay.
It's also
You
not
have a
his,
common name?
Yeah, it's not his fault that all of you motherfuckers are named Chris. I have a literal Chris Smith. You know how many Chris Smiths I know? And I have
4
like, at work. I have like 6.
Chris Smith?
Yeah, I know like
Yeah.
7 Chris Smiths.
Fuck.
Your name might as well be a fucking blank line.
Yeah, everybody, Eric's and Chris's are all defined by characteristics. That one with the fucked up eyebrows. Whatever it is, that's how you know them as.
At least I'm not that one, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got good
Yet.
eyebrows, I think. My eyebrows are stayed.
I was checking it too when he said it. Well, I don't know about that.
All right. All right, we need to move on.
Yeah, please.
All right. Apparently, Ice Cube and Warner Brothers are at odds over the rights of the Friday franchise. And
Can we
the
move
fourth
on
film.
some more? I'm sorry, but yeah, that's fucked up. They shouldn't be fighting over this. This should belong. This should belong to Ice Cube.
Yeah.
It's- I gotta always fix your mic. I'm gonna be like I'll breastfeed you next.
Put it to his mouth.
There you go.
Thank you. Yes.
It's like he doesn't know where his lips are.
I don't know. I'm still learning. All right.
I don't know how to walk.
I didn't. All right. Like apparently in February, Ice Cube posted something on Instagram saying that but basically he wants them to give him the rights to Friday and to release, just give it back. So now it looked like he's like stepping up his fight, and now they're kind of like at odds, and they're kind of like putting figures on who on the direction of the series, because Ice Cube is talking about how they're dragging their feet. Apparently like when he talked to Wall Street Journal, he was talking about how like they were dragging their feet on the fourth film. So he was like, because it has been like what 5-6 years since he talked about, he gave the title The Last Friday.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's been
That movie's been in fucking development for like.
I forgot about it.
yeah.
too.
It's like Dr. Dre's The Fucking Detox album. It's in lore.
It's a myth. It's a
I
myth.
don't even want it anymore. Just give it to me in animation.
Like I'm honestly I'm just do it, but just get it over with. Like because at this point, because at first I thought the problem was Smokey. I thought he was the problem.
At one point,
It was yeah.
At one point, it was him.
But now apparently, I guess the big hurdle that they've been going through is just with Warner Brothers in general, because I guess Warner Brothers doesn't see profit in making a fourth film, which is retarded. But
Hey,
No, I don't.
watch that ableism.
Sorry.
I don't see profit in the fourth film either.
you don't.
I mean, I'm not
gonna
gonna
be
lie. Like,
I don't think it's gonna be good.
I mean, from the black community, people love Friday.
I mean, yeah, you know what?
Like,
You're
they-
absolutely
it's
right.
They love it.
legendary.
They can. Doesn't mean they're right.
doesn't mean the right what.
I
Doesn't
mean,
matter.
okay, listen.
It's
listen.
about
on the same time, yes, they should be able to do this. And
Yeah.
just because Warner Brothers, these fucking white old dudes at Warner Brothers don't see the profit in it, doesn't mean it's not going to make one. Also, black people really, really loved Coming to America. Did you see the sequel?
yeah, I saw it.
I didn't love it.
It's all right.
You know what I mean? Like,
I thought it was
so
better than it was.
I would prefer to remember it the way it was than to get like a
Yeah,
half-hearted.
But
I
you,
agree.
but you are also a minority.
I know.
in the
I
maj-
realize.
the-
I realize that.
But
I mean,
like it showed, but also Coming to America showed that there's still profit after going back to these properties. I mean, Eddie Murphy is one thing. I actually trust Ice Cube. Like I do. Like especially
Did you like the third one
yeah.
better than the second or the first?
I liked it better than the second. The first one's
The fuck?
first one's alright. Like it was like compared to the third one, I love the third one. I don't know. It has a certain kind of magic. I'm
More
not
than
saying
the
the second one isn't
second?
good. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
More than the second.
Okay.
I am flabbergasted.
Yes.
I'm bringing that futon back in here.
No. Just cut it in half. Just have it on that side. No. I'm not saying the second one is good, but I like the third one a little bit more.
It's okay.
to be clear, the third one
That's fair.
is
It means
the third one
preference.
is which one is that?
Wrong.
Is that the Christmas one with Terry
Yeah.
Crews and
That's
Cat
when there
Williams?
was
Yeah.
top flight security of the world, Craig.
Oh yeah, okay.
Top flight.
when they first Friday after next.
Friday after next.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah. I mean,
Better
Look.
than two. Okay. But I'm a purist. I really like one better than.
yeah, I love. Oh
Then
yeah.
all of
What?
them.
None of them could beat one. Not even the fourth one to come.
I like two the best. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Same.
I don't. It's.
Hey, we all like.
We all
Fridays
like.
here.
Yeah. But either way, I still think fourth one still has promise from Ice Cube, because Ice Cube has shown that he could be a good writer, he could be a good director and everything, at least competent. Like I trust him. But now he's like I said, he's asking for not only the Friday franchise, he's also asking for All About the Benjamins and Players Club. I'm not sure what he's gonna. And then fucking Warner Bros. Look at him like, Yeah.
distribution money.
Yeah,
I mean,
at the end of the day, they're not doing anything with the properties anyway.
but it's not about the properties. It's about the distribution money that they get.
They still. Yeah.
I mean, they get streaming money.
They do.
I've streamed All About the Benjamins a couple times already.
Players Club, stream that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Also, Ray Fisher came out of the woodwork on Twitter and supported him. He was like, "Hey, King,
Okay. All right. That's fair.
I got you." I mean, they started he started talking about how
Ray Fisher's trying to be in Friday.
Yeah, he's trying to get into Friday.
put me in,
Because Josh Whedon.
put me in.
He's like, hey.
Because Josh Whedon tried to put me out.
I mean,
If
if
you're looking for someone to play Debo's son,
I was gonna say it.
oh my, actually,
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
not that. Yeah,
Not a bad idea.
not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea at all.
Oh
I mean, what else could they do? I don't know.
Craig's son?
no,
No, I think he's a little too old.
no. Yeah, he's still
Craig's just Craig's random son that he had elsewhere.
it's Dede's kid. Dede's kid from the
Dede's?
second movie.
Oh my god,
She was pregnant.
yeah,
you-
baby.
Oh.
No,
Oh.
but I forgot it wasn't his.
Was it?
She had a big belly.
cares? Maybe-
She lied to the kid, and the kid's coming back. She
Oh,
lied to him.
we writing a better movie that
Exa-
they're gonna.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
'cause you
take
know-
notes.
You know how they dodge accountability.
Because you know in the movie he's just gonna be.
They? What the fuck is? No, we're not gonna skip that. The fuck you just
What
say?
did you say?
You know how who dodges accountability?
Wow.
You said what?
Anyway,
we
Unbelievable.
problematic over
yeah,
here.
we. Okay, I got one last thing I want to talk about. I'm not sure if you guys heard, but what's his face? Fucking Steven Dorff, or that guy from the villain from fucking Blade 1, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, not Deacon Frost.
Yeah. Fucking Deacon Frost.
That's such an iconic role
out of nowhere.
that everyone remembers.
That
Unfortunately for him, yeah.
The motherfucker put himself back together
he,
after being slapped.
I know he made him say. Remember that? You're like,
Yeah,
oh my god,
yeah.
he said swear.
I'll tell you what. If I were gonna fight another man,
Yeah.
I would hope
You,
to,
Steven.
I would hope to look as cool with an unbuttoned shirt as Deacon Frost.
Right.
You
I'm-
fucking kidding me? You know, I tried to pull that off in the 8th grade dance.
Wait, whoa, what? Holy
Look up the
shit.
shirt, you know.
How'd it go?
Not well.
Oh, you didn't come back together when you guys.
I still haven't come back together.
Okay, I'm not sure you guys. I'm gonna put the quote up, but I'm also gonna say the quote. But because fuck it, just so you guys hear it. Okay, he basically quotes. He's basically, I guess they talked about him, asked him about like maybe Marvel shit,
movies, right?
Yeah, and then he went on to say, I quote.
He had the nerve.
He had the he had the.
Can anybody do the Deacon Frost voice?
Oh no, I
I
don't
haven't
know.
seen the movie in a long time.
It's been too long.
Alright, whatever.
Seeing Deacon Frost talk didn't make you want to go back and see Deacon Frost.
This.
Just take a
Go ahead,
long.
go ahead, go ahead.
Just,
Okay.
You want to sound like Steven Dorff? Just take a long drag on a cigarette, and just believe all your desperate hopes.
I still hunt out the good shit because I don't want to be in Black Widow like they asked him to. Then he goes on to say, it looks like garbage to me. It looks like a bad video game. I'm embarrassed for those people. I'm embarrassed for Scarlett. I'm sure she got paid $5-7 million, but I'm embarrassed for her. I don't want to be in those movies. I really don't.
What was the last role he had?
We'll get to that.
I'll find that kid director that's going to be the next Stanley Kubrick, and I'll act for him instead. Like he'll fucking hire you.
Hey,
But whatever.
Steve, hey, Steven. Win. Just win. Win. Okay. How dare you open your mouth against the fucking dynasty?
Shut the fuck up. This is the most coverage. This is the most, and probably the last time we'll hear of you.
I mean,
ever.
here's okay.
What?
Now, I was saying this to a gentleman on Facebook I was discussing the same topic matter with. I was like, listen, not everything Marvel makes is fucking golden. We've discussed that on the podcast.
Right.
Of course. Yeah.
Like, but like going on whatever news outlet and professing to the world that you hold these beliefs like millions of other people doesn't make you some kind of free thought leader. Okay. Like nobody cares. Like, yeah. Not all their movies are great. Okay, who fucking gives a
He's
shit?
clearly talking about Zack Snyder's vision in comparison to Marvel.
Right?
Obviously.
You're gonna find the next Stanley Kubrick.
Oh my
when-
god, I hate to hear and see that shit on Twitter. Like, see,
the discourse I got into, somebody was like, sounds like somebody doesn't like free opinions. I was like, oh my god, sweat lords, bro.
The
Like,
only reason this information got so much traction was because he's talking about Marvel.
Yeah.
and Black Widow.
He's okay. No matter what, he's punching up. Good for him. But he still needs to reach.
So
Shut the
brave.
fuck up.
Listen, there is a large, believe it or not, there's a lot of people that don't care for the Marvel movies.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of living in 7 billion.
Are you looking up Deacon's
yeah.
filmography?
Yeah, IMDb.
I was gonna
he was in The Immortals.
Oh wow.
Wait.
The newest thing that he's been deputy.
Yeah, the
What?
that
True
show-
Detective.
He's in True Detective.
What?
True Detective is actually.
Yeah, True
I've heard
Detective's
is
I've never heard of
yeah.
it though. What is it?
It's an HBO show.
It's about
Yeah.
detectives, of course, and they're true.
I've heard the first season is GOAT. I've heard the second season is a little shaky, but I haven't watched either one, but I know they're good.
Okay.
But to be honest, that's. I mean, we're looking at like 4.8.
I mean, I'm like, are you in any like Oscar winning
4.7.
shit? 'Cause he
Oh
put
my
out-
god, yo, he passed up fucking paycheck to make a. He makes these movies are like 3.7s.
Fuck.
Like shit, dog. Like you passed up just free money.
I'm like,
Passed
You're making 2.7 like rated films, bro.
and you're talking about
Gives
the
a
next
shit.
Stanley Kubrick is going to come for you?
I mean, he. It's
I mean, you're probably going to get him at a good rate. I mean, granted.
All right, hold on. Let's calm down. Let's
just-
calm down. Let's calm down.
Yeah, why are you getting so defensive? Black Widow don't pay you.
It's true.
How do
I'm
you
just-
know? How do you know?
No. Okay.
Is that
do you
a
have something to-
Russian mixed with Wakandan accent? What was that?
Rush Condon.
Wakandan?
But his comments were very haughty. They
Yeah.
really were.
Yeah, like it's just.
I mean, are they any different from Stanley Coppola?
Or
Yeah.
or what's that dude?
With that.
Scorsese.
Yes,
Yeah,
Scorsese.
it's Scorsese. That's
No,
what I meant.
okay,
Yeah.
at least Scorsese is very elegant with his words. This is like
He said it's not cinema.
And then people still were like, you know, cheer him up. I won't lie.
He's not wrong.
I was people.
no. I
I
mean,
was people.
He's not wrong though.
no,
They're
he's
not,
not.
cinema.
It's money.
They're not fucking The Godfather.
No matter at the end of the day, this is
The
it's all
Godfather's not
about
the Godfather anymore.
No.
So we're clear.
Oh, The Godfather 3. It's not.
like these are just popcorn flicks. It's been like this since ever. Like it's about money because at the end of the day, they still need these companies. They still need to make money. Yeah, you can make art, but you're not gonna make no more art if you can't feed yourself.
If I didn't have a just spiritual attachment to the subject matter, I wouldn't fucking be watching these movies.
It's true. Exactly.
Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck.
No.
I
They-
don't know. I would. You know, if I
Nobody's going. None of us are going out fucking
Right.
hunting for Twilight.
time out. I'm not defending Twilight, but the fact like you're out here trying to talk like, oh, no one's going to watch these movies. Like, bro,
No,
we
no.
watched Resident Evil movies.
No.
People came out and
People are watching.
we watched Underworld.
But I'm saying like movie wise, like I wouldn't be going to every single one opening weekend. Die Hard action if I didn't have.
If
'Cause, I mean,
you
'cause-
keep showing me pictures of a guy sliding down a collapsing building using his sword as like a rudder. I'll be there.
I'm with Clarence on that. I mean, yeah, I get it. I get the approach that you know, it's not cinema or whatever. But like in my opinion, every movie that's being made is about some form of storytelling. That's what the
Yeah.
You can't tell me what to enjoy.
Exactly. You can't.
Oh yeah,
You
100.
can't tell
percent
me what to enjoy. You can't tell me what it isn't. Like to me, I had similar experiences seeing Star Wars and The Godfather and Casino, and the same experiences I've had watching movies like The Falcon and the Winter Soldier and all. I have similar film experiences. It's cinema.
Yeah.
Like it's. I mean, we can all disagree on that, but some people are gonna think it is.
Like there's
That's true.
No.
There's still
The same thing could be said for Zack Snyder.
Yeah,
You
100%.
watch your mouth.
I mean,
Did we-
I have like an echelon of like cinema. Now, if you're let's say Guillermo del Toro gets attached to a Marvel movie, that'll probably be the first one I'll be like, "This is cinema." You understand what I'm saying? And no disrespect to any of the other directors that have done. I mean,
Any
I
Marvel
would
movie,
say the closest one that I would consider cinema would be Winter Soldier.
I like honest. I mean, I completely see that. And like you said, like everyone has their different like views of what is cinema to you and what have you, because everyone's different. To me, like Marvel movies or any sort of like property like that has like a long-standing like a long-standing franchise, what have you, that finally gets like a movie adaptation. It's just kind of show like as a director, as filmmaker, what have you. That's like the peak, because like no matter what, those films are what you're kind of like not eventually you want to strive for and to make something good of, because that's when not only you're making money, but a lot of the time, not all the time, but plenty of time, there's plenty of time where you actually get a chance to take this and make it your own. You get to actually tell a story with this. The only good thing is there's a lot more people are probably going to see it than if it was just like an unknown property. Sadly, like that's just the case now, because anyone can make a movie now, make them pretty good.
Anybody can make a movie back then too.
Yeah,
and they still weren't very good.
Wait, what are you talking back when?
It's just not very good.
And in the 70s and the 80s
and
the 90s?
No, not everyone could. Not to this point. I'm talking about like everyone. If you have a camera, you can make a film, no matter what. And then not only that, there's so much being made by all these companies all the time that most of the things that can get through the madness, the static that is all these properties, is stuff that you're going to be able to recognize. That's why it was a brilliant plan to use Marvel with so many different stories and so many different characters and stuff that people already recognize or attached to.
Because they've always been good, and y'all niggas just don't read.
No, they don't read. But they were able to use those and just, make good a lot of the time, not all the time, but make good movies.
Yeah. Now, the main problem here is that it's coming from somebody who thinks he's a Shakespearean actor.
Yeah,
but he's not. That's the main problem.
Like,
here.
dude, don't you fucking lie. If they offer you $7 million, you're not going to hit.
Apparently not.
I guess
apparently he's too good.
What would he have played? We haven't seen the movie yet because we're going right up to
not
this.
Yet.
But I would assume maybe he was offered Taskmaster?
Maybe Red Guardian. Maybe.
I doubt. I think they had that planned out. Yeah, I think they had that planned out for homie from Stranger Things. I forget his name.
I was gonna say, just making sure, because I didn't say that in the article, but he was offered a role on.
I'm taking.
Yeah, I'm Black Widow.
I would hope.
There's.
Here we go. We're about to get canceled like Joe Rogan. Jamie, we need Jamie. Fact check.
Again.
We need fact check.
But no,
yeah, but I don't know. I mean, if he was, I don't know.
Probably Faust or there's a couple of people. There's a couple of men.
Or maybe he's salty he hasn't been offered.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm so
maybe
mad
they told
I
him he could be
ordered.
the janitor.
I'm so mad that I ordered these headbands, and I had a Hydra headband, and I wanted it to come in the mail by the time we went to go see this movie, and it's not here, and I'm so mad.
Fascist.
Cut off the head, and two more shall take its place.
But with that, I am done with movie news. On to you, Clarence.
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 Anime.
Oh, look at the little background.
That stuff must be working,
Finally, Big Smooth.
Huh, bro? Get out of here.
What's Big
Get
Smooth?
out.
I'm
Get
sorry.
out.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's right there in my face now.
You're right. It is right there in your face. I'm gonna go right with you. What's right there in your face? Because you're the only one who I know in this room that liked Ruby.
Yes.
Are you excited for the Ruby game that's coming out?
I don't care.
You don't care about Ruby?
I liked Ruby,
The hit show
4 years ago.
from Rooster Teeth?
What was she? Wasn't she in the game though?
Yeah, she was.
Blue. Was it Blaze Blue?
She was in Smite.
BBC. Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And I'm back in.
And I'm back in. You're like, whoa,
Say-
you got me.
I was like, from gamesofdesire.com?
Yeah, there's a Ruby game coming out, and
It's been in works for like a few years, right?
oh
I think I saw some gameplay a while ago.
it looks like a beat 'em up. It's being made by WayForward, being published by Arc System Works. I have a lot of faith in those two companies, but not in
What
Ruby.
what
It's
won't
not
they?
a fighter?
No, they
It's a side scroll beat 'em up like Turtles in Time.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like.
Okay.
yeah. It looked like, from what I remember, maybe they've changed it up. I thought it was gonna be more like Dynasty Warriors, like the way that they have a whole bunch of enemies coming at you and these super powerful characters.
They probably would have made more money that way.
I think they're gonna make more money because those fucking Ruby fans, they're dedicated as fuck. I don't know why.
Speaking from
And then,
experience.
like, I tried mind you, when we lived together, I tried to show Clarence the magic. Like, okay, come on, let's give it a chance.
The
Let's-
magic.
Like, because I don't know, I remember liking the series a lot, and then we tried rewatching.
And then he watched it,
and
and
I
then
was like,
his eyes were
never-
open for the first time. He's like, "Oh shit,
no,
what?"
I'm sorry.
Turned it off right
I
away.
did.
Like,
I was like, Clarence, we don't need to watch anymore. It's okay.
I looked at him and I was like, "Hey, bro, when does this get good? When did you start to like it? At what point in time?"
I think I was just blinded by who was the fighting
Your
director?
fucking weeb business?
No,
what do you mean?
Monty Oum.
I was blinded by Monty Oum because I loved his videos, his fighting choreography and everything. It's great. It's
If you're a fucking fossil, remember the Dead Fantasy videos?
I'm a fossil. Fossil.
remember
check.
Dead Fantasy or fucking
yeah.
Samus versus
Metroid.
Metro versus Halo. It's great.
Those were
Haloid,
so-
that's what it was called.
Hey,
Haloid.
hey, those were so good.
They are
Okay, they were cool.
Yeah.
Okay, all
Every
right.
nigga was in school talking about you seen this video, boy.
What do you give me chills?
Computer schools.
Heido, you ever seen though?
sadly, no.
Damn, I need
Holy
to show you
shit.
that. They're
Oh,
really,
you
Yeah, I'm
you
gonna
would
have to-
It's right up your alley.
dude.
That's right.
Okay,
bro.
I'm gonna have to check them out.
yeah.
You can't not respect that part,
No, exactly.
but you can disrespect Ruby all you want because
This-
that's just trash, bro.
It's yeah. It's trash.
That's all you get. Oh, you're
That's not. I have. I mean, it's true. I try to go back and because I like that. I've watched 2 whole seasons of the anime. I thought like, oh, it's pretty okay. I like this. I like this.
But-
Then I look back like, did I like this?
At the same time you were watching it, were you
What?
consuming? You know, I know back in the day you were consuming a lot of vodka. So were you?
First
A
of all-
lot of vodka.
First of all,
Hey,
this
bro,
Jesus
no,
fucking
leave him alone.
Christ.
Sure?
Leave him alone. Don't talk about his vices.
You sure? No, I'm just saying. I mean, at the time, maybe they influenced you
okay.
to think it was good.
no. First of all, I was watching this back like a little like in high school. No, high school, college.
It's probably what drove him to the vodka.
Shut the fuck. Okay, I thought first choose a side and stick to it.
He did.
Continue.
He did.
Shut the fuck. Go on.
But the only thing about that game is I look forward to it because I respect everything that Way Forward does. Way Forward are the people who did the Shantae games. They did
You gonna play it?
River City Girls. This Ruby game.
Ooh.
Ooh.
The Ruby game. Am I gonna play that?
Yep.
Fuck no.
He's so man. I really like this dude and all they do.
No, I love Way Forward, but I'm not. You can't make me.
Yeah,
care
you
about-
are.
You can't make me
You
play
can't
Ruby.
make me.
It's gonna be $2 on Steam in 3 years.
If Guillermo del Toro wrote a Twilight book, you reading it?
Yes,
You're better than me.
We know.
at many things.
All right. Ouch. I walked into that.
He could save it. He could save it.
Anybody remember Assassin's Creed?
I don't read.
But I'll read that.
Yes.
Anybody excited for the new Assassin's Creed game? It's gonna have like a live service map like Fortnite.
No.
What? What does that mean?
I don't.
So do
Is
you
it
know how
constantly-
every season it's like an event will happen in Fortnite?
Yeah.
The map will change. They'll have
Ooh.
something like that
I'm
with
excited.
Assassin's Creed.
I'm excited.
Do you play Fortnite?
No, but I'm excited for that.
Okay. The watch.
I have everyone
Level
you know,
design.
Everyone loved Assassin's
changes?
Creed, and I've only been there for Assassin's Creed 2, and I gracefully walked away, and I'm good.
Yep.
I'm good.
I loved the entire Ezio trilogy. I love the.
Wait,
I was one of
I have so
the.
many questions.
I was one of the few that actually enjoyed the Native American one.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
And I didn't. Unity was completely fucking broken. I think Unity is the one that broke me from playing Assassin's Creed. I played every Assassin's Creed faithfully until like Unity.
Which one was the pirate one?
Black
Black
Flag,
Flag,
was
yeah.
probably the best Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, I that's the only one I keep hearing that I should
With the
play,
real
want to play.
sea shanties.
It's fucking
With hype.
gloriously amazing. It's honestly one of my. Damn, now that I think about it, it may be in my top video games of all time.
Damn.
Top 10.
Okay.
Black Flag is a fucking amazing game.
I need to play that.
So, what are your feelings about Assassin's Creed with a updating map, a changing
I'm
map?
actually super. That's actually really cool. I'm not big on this new Assassin's Creed like style of game that they made into like an action RPG.
Mhm.
I really love the parkour, just assassination, and like really, I don't know. I'm an old head, I guess. I like the original style of the Assassin's Creed,
Okay.
but I'm intrigued in this new like ever changing format of like the map. That is kind of cool.
That idea does sound like something that's really cool to implement because someone else that's implemented that also is the new GTA game. Rumor is anyway.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Finally.
There's rumor out on the E streets, bro.
I mean, imagine you set off like a bomb on a mountain, and that bomb explodes, and all of a sudden there's a crater now, and like it destroys half the city.
Yeah,
So
but
now-
you're not doing that. The devs are doing that probably
Well, yeah,
sometime in
but-
February. You know.
But it's let's say it's part of the story, or
Yeah.
whatever.
Mhm.
Like that's
I'm
actually
getting
pretty.
that
I mean, I remember back in the day, there were rumors about like a zombie mode or aliens coming down. Like there was going to be some sort of like
Or
weird.
Assassin's Creed.
No, I'm sorry, GTA.
I mean, they did that for Red Dead. They had zombies, and I think they did aliens too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they went deep.
No, like
See, I'm excited because it depending on where it takes. I mean, it always like Assassin's Creed, the one Odyssey. It was between the Greek wars. It's like one of the. It's in between the Greek wars, so they had campaigns. Now imagine this takes place in any other conflict. Towns change, enemies change hands. Now you're safe in this town, but in February you're not safe anymore because they took it over, or there's some kind of roadblocks or changes into the map.
That sounds cool.
Barricades.
I think it's a smart idea to put out one Assassin's Creed game and then just update that as time goes on.
Yeah.
Rather than putting one out every other year.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if Capcom can do it, you guys can do it too.
yeah,
And they were knocking it out. I mean, as a fan, they were kind of holding on for a little bit, but because they were using multiple studios.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Then it became like wasn't like the same studio was just like cranking them out, just Call of Duty style, and that's tough.
I remember some report came out that they were almost mandated to make one every year.
yeah, okay.
It's fucking EA.
I do-
mean, I love the concept of Assassin's Creed. I hate
The people who control
who
it.
makes it.
Yeah.
EA. I mean,
If
EA
only they had
don't
just-
maximize it.
If only they had just gone to Naughty Dog.
But yeah,
Leave the goats alone.
yeah. If they had gone to Naughty Dog, it would've
They've done no
Yeah.
wrong. Just fucking bangers.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like Assassin's Creed would be putting out bangers if they were a Naughty Dog.
God.
Because they're not a EA wants maximum profitability.
Yes.
And they're not a multiplayer game.
Money.
So you have to make one every fucking year.
Money.
If you want us to put
Or
out
just
this
make
bullshit,
one good multiplayer and update it for years.
That's no
But
money.
We're talking about EA.
Money.
How do you do a multiplayer? I mean, I guess you could do a multiplayer in Assassin's Creed. I mean, they tried in like one of the Ezio ones.
I liked watching people play it, but the issue with it is that as you gained levels, you gained more abilities and more advantages over people.
You kept fucking people up.
You should have access to all the abilities, and as you become more of an experienced assassin, lose access to them, and then it just turns into the hardcore version when you get to the higher levels. Less abilities. You can't just hit a button. Ooh, Eagle Vision. I can see you over there.
How?
Yeah, but then that would encourage smurfing.
What if
What doesn't encourage?
it wasn't like
People smurf anywhere.
I kind
all
of
the
figured
time.
I kind
I
of figured
guess.
like Assassin's Creed would be more kind of like Hitman online because I know that they had online space. I'm not sure if anyone.
well, they
played it.
had
People
one.
did play it like Hitman. They would literally chill on top of buildings and
Oh.
snipe people.
Yeah.
You should lose points for just being out in the open and literally sniping people from a rooftop, not be rewarded.
Yeah, like you could like. Yeah, I mean they had the right idea because you could choose from like 4 different assassins, and every single character NPC looked like those assassins, so you could hide in crowds. And
They had the right
It was-
idea. They
yeah.
just didn't make the idea stick. They just gave you ways.
But how
to
do you make
play.
that competitive? You just play against For Honor did.
How,
it, I
how do you
guess.
make
I don't know.
hide and seek competitive?
I don't know. I've never played competitive hide and seek. Please enlighten me, fucking
Right.
champion of.
It's fun
Wait, you
When did you play hide and seek
Are you
competitive?
champion? I know.
in
it's
my
like-
imagination. I sounded convincing though, didn't it? I
Nope.
made it up.
Yeah, it's the way the eyes. were-
You should be so proud. Okay, all right. Props to Heido remembering the button.
Where the button
Like-
is. We're learning, motherfuckers.
He's getting.
Hmm.
He's 3 for.
He
3.
should have used it earlier when you. When you were-
Oh, he did it. He used it correctly.
He did.
Sure.
Did anybody watch the Sony State of Play?
Nope.
No,
You
actually.
mean the
EA is over.
you mean the Death Stranding highlight reel?
They have one
The
like
Death
every.
Stranding exhibition?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Look, I watched 20 minutes of Death Stranding footage. I had no idea what the fuck I was looking at. I had no idea what the fuck was going on. But you know what? I was mad excited.
Okay. Oh, so are you gonna pick it up?
Like
If you can get beat.
if I can find a PlayStation 5, just
Oh yeah.
for some reason drop $600 on this shit and
Yeah. Good
I mean,
luck
you
with that.
You could get the first one.
when the director's cut, the big dick
Yeah.
vision is coming out.
Yeah.
That
Well,
first one's you're an idiot for buying the first one now. You're an idiot.
I've seen one of those things now in person.
What? A PlayStation 5?
Yeah.
Why are we talking like it's a fucking Phoenix?
Yeah, those nuclear reactors.
Yes.
Those things are massive.
They're fucking huge.
They're massive.
Like they're
Like the
this
size of the
big.
fucking keyboard over there?
Yeah, it's fucking big, pretty much. It's just as wide.
Oh
Those
my
things are
God.
fucking massive.
every excuse people have to not buy a PC and you get a PlayStation 5. Oh, it's too big. You got the fucking tower store on there.
It is literally a tower.
Mm-hmm.
But they can play.
You're right. PlayStation
That's
uploaded a
right.
video and they actually had their own product upside down.
Nice.
Was this after State
Seriously?
of Play?
Oh, please tell me it's State of Play.
I don't think
Somebody got fired.
if it was, I wish it was State of
And
Play.
murdered.
It was
Yeah.
it was some gameplay video, something they were putting on. I saw a headline for it.
And they had the product was upside down.
The PlayStation 5, the disc tray was facing the wrong direction, indicating
How do you
the console
Photoshop
was
a
upside
dick
down.
straight? Oh, that's funny.
It was a live stream too, so they don't give a shit. It's so solid it works upside down. It's so solid it works upside down.
Maybe
there you
that's
go.
what they were trying to tell you.
You try and turn a 360 upside down. What the fuck happened? You lost that game.
Red ring, nothing.
And then it wasn't really a 360.
Fuck up.
I see what you did there.
Oh,
You can't do that. Someone should have to.
Yes, you
someone should
can.
have control.
Someone should have to do it for yourself. You can't do it for yourself.
I am the control.
He's the DM. He's the DM.
Exactly.
Minus 10.
all I'm gonna say is that I didn't see much of the gameplay trailer for it, other than what I saw from the previous time they showed the edition, and I saw a poster on Twitter of him holding the BB outside outside of the unit. I was like, the trailer's like gold and Sam looks great. He's wearing a white suit because anyone who knows who played the original game, you can't choose your color costume. They do it for you and it's blue. But it looks like this point around you can choose. All I'm gonna say is say less.
Oh my god, you can customize your fucking suit?
Hold on.
Cool.
Being the retired war veteran that you are, how excited would you be if they slowly turned this into Kojima's
Metal Gear.
hit Kojima's Metal Gear Online?
It could be done, and I would be excited.
Because they are doing like a multiplayer version of this. That was in the
It is-
trailer for the director's cut is multiplayer.
But it was kind of multiplayer before. No, I thought
it's
you could.
just single experience.
leaving a message or leaving
can
garbage
help
on the
connect-
ground for somebody. That's not multiplayer.
That's
Make
not
it-
multiplayer.
But you can connect. You guys can build the bridge.
The only things that happened that you knew other people were doing it is that if you were trying to complete a bridge one day and then you said, okay, I don't have enough resources, I'm done farming, I turn off the game and I come back on and the bridge is finished. That's how I knew people were helping. Like it did feel good after a while, but it's not like it wasn't true multiplayer.
Yeah, now it's like, who gives a shit? The ladder's done. Yeah.
Right, it's done. Yay.
I saw. Is everyone gonna be normal?
I can go start this other bridge down the street.
Yeah, I hope I have enough metal.
Okay. From this, I mean, unless you have more things to say about Death Stranding, from the State of Play, are there any other games coming out that you can care about?
Now I can't recall what it's called.
He fell
Top
asleep.
of my head. I've kind of been looking at it for a couple of months now.
Mhm.
It's a excuse me.
He's dying over here.
I know. It's like a MOBA, like a battle arena, and it's melee based. So you could use different classes. Of course, they have like a tank character, maybe a monk, a damage dealing character, a support type of
Okay.
character, and it's like a
You don't know the name?
For you people in the comments, if you know what the game is, put it in there.
Yeah, put a comment down.
I could have sworn I wrote it down, but
Almost like he doesn't have a computer literally in front of him.
oh man.
Or a phone.
Because I don't want to look it up. Like, you guys gonna fill up the background? With
Well, it's too late now. You could have been pulling it
So-
up while you were sitting there.
Oh, okay.
I could have.
The time
Jamal.
passed.
Jamal. Okay. What thing are you? Okay. Never, are you gonna not look it up anymore?
Go ahead, talk. Go ahead. Go
All
ahead.
right.
Go ahead.
What thing are you most excited for the new Death Stranding? Like, what are you most excited for?
Okay, so for anybody who hasn't played the game, and I mean like in there, this isn't gonna make sense. But finally we can go underground, and that
yeah,
was
you
the thing I
just-
talked about last time.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for that, and I'm excited to face like other enemies that they put into the game,
Mm.
and there's a multiplayer. Like I didn't even know about the multiplayer thing until now. That sounds cool. There's a lot of their concepts can lend itself to that. So yeah, I'm just really excited for that game.
Do you want all of you to be Norman Reedus?
Yes,
Just
any chance to
This is
beat
the army of Reedus.
Norman Reedus.
the army of Reedus, and just to, any excuse I can to get Norman Reedus dirty, and then put him in the shower.
That's kind of sound kind of sus, bro.
I get to watch him shower like for months.
Army of the Reeduses.
Reedus.
Army of
I think
naked
it's called
Reeduses.
Hunter's Arena.
Oh.
Okay,
It's Hunter's Arena.
so it's
Yeah.
a melee MOBA.
Yes,
Interesting. Okay.
it looks fun, but at the same time, I hope it's free to play. It'd be cool. If
It
it's free
better
to play.
be.
And it's gonna be a PlayStation exclusive.
Oh.
So you're not gonna be playing
Hell no!
the man mobile.
I got other things. I've been tackling my Steam library like a grown adult.
Finally,
Finally, I finally looked at that list. I was like, I got a lot of games I didn't even know I fucking had. I haven't started. It's a problem.
It's okay.
do you need to be put in rehab?
Yeah, I do.
It's okay.
Dude.
I
I'm gonna take
did.
your credit card away.
I
You gotta
I need
run.
to trade my PlayStation in for an Xbox. No, but it has Game Pass now. $1?
What the fuck? You said like
$1?
7 thoughts in one.
Game Pass, $1 for like 200 games?
Stop.
It's
shitting
a
on-
dollar.
$1 for Game Pass, $1 a month.
What the fuck?
Game Pass is sick.
That
Holy
sounds.
I haven't even jumped on it. I have the PC.
Still.
I know. I haven't done it. What am I doing?
Just look at it. Just look at it.
Okay.
What am I doing?
Like legit, or is this for like a month? Like it's $1?
No, you just pay $1 a month.
Is that a promotion?
It
going
might
on
be.
with
That sounds way too. I mean,
Sounds amazing.
that sounds amazing.
I mean, as long as you have, Xbox Live Gold, you have Game Pass.
Ah.
I think you can pay.
So
like
you
a-
got to get Xbox Live.
And I think you just pay like $1.
Yeah, you have to make an
for, like-
account and everything. Like,
You probably already have one. Like it's
True.
it's a good deal. It's a good deal.
yeah,
Okay.
no, it is.
EA, everyone's favorite fucking place. They're remaking a game. There was rumors of a new Dead Space coming out, but it's not a new Dead Space. It's a remake of the first Dead Space.
Leave it alone.
No. I'm a big fan of the first Dead Space. And if they're going
Right,
to remake
leave it
things anyway, they're going to do it anyway. I'm happy they're doing this.
Leave it. Alone.
Oh, that is it that one project called what the fuck's that?
Project Dead Space.
Something Callisto Protocol or something. I saw a trailer for that. It's essentially like this game where I think it's the same guys, but where it takes place in a space prison, and there's like an outbreak. I think there was a trailer for this not too long ago.
Project Callisto.
Yeah, or Callisto.
Were you
Protocol or
looking
something.
it up on the computer in your
Oh.
head?
So here's the thing. Yeah. So I was doing math.
Oh, okay.
I think.
I'm gonna get a fucking wireless keyboard.
The Callisto
I
Protocols?
can do that.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Nah, man, this thing is old.
So I was running like a simulation in my head.
I see that you like.
Like, oh, yeah, that's possible.
No.
Did you guys play the first Dead Space?
Yeah, I played
did.
all 3.
I scared.
Yeah.
I too scary.
I scary.
I never beat.
3 was you could play 3.
I never beat.
No, you could play 2 and 3 because after
2 was
the
good.
after the first one, the second one was more like an action horror game.
But it
It
was
was not
still-
really survival.
hey,
you never
but it-
had scarcity of resources. You always had enough ammo and
no,
do
yeah,
anything.
I
It
played the
wasn't-
demo.
It
of
wasn't.
one or
like-
2 or 3.
It still has scary components and everything in the game. Yeah, it was more run and gun. It was more of an action. I can see it was basically 4. It was Resident Evil 4 before it became Resident Evil 5. Resident Evil 4 was pretty. It was scary, but there was
Yeah,
still that action aspect to it. But there was still scary stuff.
Way scary.
Yeah.
And then 3 just went balls to the wall.
It was- oh
And-
my-
and who cares?
It was you could make your own fucking busted ass gun and just tear through everyone like
They were
it was
like,
nothing.
hey, you see this costume? You're not a pussy. Tear through these monsters.
But, oh yeah, we don't buy this costume for $2.
Pew, 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 pew,
Yeah,
pew.
but the first one was so good.
It was honestly it was like to me it was like lightning in a bottle.
I
Like,
couldn't
just
play it.
That game scared the fuck out.
I couldn't do it. I was too scared.
I loved the way they set up the cutscenes like on his little monitor thing and everything. It never went to like a huge cinematic cut. Didn't need that shit. It was great. Like it was just like right there and all the scary stuff. It was just a good game. Like that's why I'm kind of like it wasn't out that long ago, which is hard to really think. I would love to see an HT version of that game specifically, but I don't know what they really could add. Maybe they'll prove me wrong, but I don't really see anything else that they can really add to make it better.
They don't have to add anything. They're just remaking it.
I mean,
Multiplayer.
they had multiplayer.
Multiplayer.
No,
All right. That's all I got.
no, I don't like. I could see like a horror mode or something. That would be kind of cool.
You see how you're assuming the worst out of this remake?
I mean,
The
it's
absolute
EA,
worst.
so
All right, go on.
It is EA. He's got a valid point.
I have faith. I'll
You-
champion it.
you champion.
I'll watch other people play it.
Yeah,
That's fair. It's just how I'm watching other people play against Kazuya and Smash Brothers.
I know.
The saltiness.
This computer is bodying people. The level 9 PC, people are trying to fight this thing. They actually put that nigga in a tournament, and he almost won the tournament. Level 9 computer.
What?
It's been crushing people,
Yeah,
dude. It's been
it's
crushing
dummy
people.
thick.
It's cool that something like that could happen. That you can have an AI like that people can actually play against and learn something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
That's what the amiibos were like when they learned. When they got to peak level, they were unstoppable. Like they were ridiculous. I really hope they make an amiibo of him.
It would be like one of the more affordable Tekken merchandise you can actually ever get.
Yeah, exactly.
But they did an excellent job putting Kazuya in Smash. It's amazing the amount of details that went into it.
I can see Sakurai. You just see Sakurai just cheesing throughout that whole video when he was explaining all his moves. He loves this shit. He was like, we decided to just give him as many moves as possible. And by every move as possible, it's everything almost.
The best part is actually his more key moves and more iconic moves in there. Like it's Tekken. The move list, it's like 80 to 100 moves minimum per character. Whatever.
I only have, and it's a tiny gripe. Love everything else. This is my tiniest gripe. That his meme face wasn't one of the victory screens. You know how fucking Kazuya comes around and then he looks at the camera. It's really weird, like because it was that weird CGI back in the day, and he smiles.
Oh, that you wanted that?
I wanted that
from his no.
Yes,
no.
Bring it. I love that face.
They added so much in there. That there's more attention to detail in this Kazuya than there is in the fucking Tekken 7 Kazuya. Jesus Christ!
Fuck you
Wow.
say?
I can't wait to see more Smash Brothers tournament so I can have Kazuyas in top 8 for once.
At this point, there's gonna be nothing but Kazuyas. It's gonna be like
Leroy.
fucking Tekken 7 for fucking Akuma. It's just gonna be a bunch of tech.
I can't wait. It's gonna be beautiful. They did a wonderful job with this. They even the music they took from Tekken to put in Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers, y'all winning right now. Y'all winning.
I saw the stage. The stage was a little weird to me, but then I saw that motherfucker get flung through the window.
Mm-hmm.
Hiachi in the background just disapproving of everything. He's a cranky old Vince McMahon.
As he should be.
I remember there were rumors of Kazuya. I remember for a while there was like rumors of Kazuya, but I mean not Kazuya, Heihachi. But I'm really happy they chose Kazuya instead.
Heihachi Mishima is dead.
We'll see.
Nah, he's dead.
We'll
and
see.
Since I'm gonna, last but not least, this more Nintendo stuff, man. Y'all really like to be the villains out here.
Of course.
Did you guys see
Why
the
not?
brand new Switch?
Yeah.
The famous rumored Switch Pro.
Yeah.
Finally.
That shit
Finally. You guys were out here speaking it up like it was the second coming of Jesus.
Wasn't it?
Y'all ain't ready for these 60 frames per second, they said. Y'all ain't ready for this 4K, they said. And you know what Nintendo gave you?
Ethernet cable.
They took away a USB port. They gave you a USB port.
Yummy.
I mean, an Ethernet port. They gave you an Ethernet port. They
Isn't
took
this the-
one away.
Isn't this the first system to have Ethernet connection?
This is probably the first.
No.
What
I think
Nintendo
Xbox
console?
One.
No, what
Oh.
Nintendo console ever came with a plug-in Ethernet cable?
No. I was talking about. I thought you meant in general, like just talk about Nintendo.
Yeah, no, Nintendo.
As far as Nintendo console goes, you've always had to go buy an adapter to be wired.
Fuck yeah.
Always. This is the
Child,
first. This
children
first,
shouldn't be playing online.
This is the first Ethernet cable Nintendo has. Wi-Fi warriors have no more excuses.
No.
This is true. No, you can't complain about. They can't complain about their frames now. Now they can just complain about the really bogus ass internet that Nintendo has.
Yeah, that bad net code.
Yeah, it's fucking
I
shit.
love watching Jamal fall asleep more and more
fall
as this
asleep?
episode goes on.
But look.
I slept for 5 hours. You're not gonna get that on me. All right, I'm good
This
today.
brand new Switch OLED model.
Yeah, what does that mean?
OLED.
Yeah, the resolution of the screen.
That's it?
It's the screen
It's
is
bigger.
what 0.8 inches bigger,
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna look. I mean,
For something I'm going to just keep
and
docked.
the image quality is slightly better.
For something I'm going to just keep docked.
damn.
And yeah,
For something I'm going
You
to
just keep dying.
that's it. That's your upgrade. A bigger screen.
And,
That's your upgrade.
and $100 more.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was $50.
You're welcome. by the way.
No, it costs $350. $350.
Fuck off. Fuck them. Fuck off.
And it comes out in October. You gotta wait till October to get this 0.8% whatever 0.8 inches bigger screen.
What?
They're like,
I wonder how much COVID set their plans back of what they planned.
Nah,
what they
man,
wanted to
this
do.
is right in line with what they always did. Remember, you had the Nintendo DS, then you had the DSXL, then you had the DSXL, the DSi. It had an improved camera. Who the fuck cares about a better camera on my
on the
DS?
DS.
Who the fuck cares?
Pedophiles.
I'm power sliding Mario Kart. Ooh, got him.
Hey, send me them pics. I want them in 3D.
Take a picture of yourself so we can play this funny game.
stop right now. All right, go on.
Is that all your gaming news?
That's
We
everything.
ended on a high note, boy.
That's
Yeah, we sure
everything.
did.
Yep. Good old
All right.
Nintendo. Stay the fuck out of people's pockets. Oh, Pokemon Unite. I'll wait until that game comes out. 'Cause I'm so fucking.
Do you really
excited.
want to play Pokemon Unite?
It looks
Yes.
It looks cool.
Yes.
It looks really
I
cool.
mean, what's
Who doesn't
different?
want? What's different? The games are 10 minutes flat. No more. There's 35-minute to an
MOBA
hour
shit.
MOBA matches.
Yeah.
No more.
10. I'm an
10
adult.
minutes?
I'm an adult. I got shit to do. I'm gonna play this while I'm taking a shit. All right? Give me the 10-minute match.
You know how sick that is.
Keep it 100.
You queue up the match. You do the little dance into the toilet.
Doodle dance.
You dump. You win or lose. Probably lost.
Depending on the real world or the DS
Yep.
or the Switch.
And then depending on how intense that game was, you might have to take a shower after.
I did notice people
You
talking.
should
About,
always take a shower after.
I did notice people talk about the trailer of the OLED and talk about how unrealistic it is. Like, man, there was no one sitting on the fucking toilet playing the fucking Switch.
Right.
Come on, bro.
The man came home and decided to sit down in his hallway to play his Switch.
He
and
didn't
not in
even
his-
go in the living room. My man sat at the bench to take off his fucking shoes and started playing Mario Brothers.
That man is not happily married. He is avoiding
That's not a man.
he's avoiding everything.
That is the NPC.
He knows he knows he's got to finish his game before he walks in. His kids just take his shit and just smear butter and jelly all over it. He's like, God damn it, I gotta take off my shoes. Fuck.
It's so
I gotta-
fucking sticky every time. I can't stop them. I can't fucking stop them.
What is on your hands? Shout out to the parents.
Yeah, shut up.
You're braver than me.
Don't buy them this, please. Don't do it. Don't give Nintendo any more money.
Yes,
No,
let
no,
me
go-
buy
go-
it.
go ahead.
Save some
If-
for me to buy.
If you haven't had a Switch
Damn it.
yet and this is going to be your first entry for it, why not get it? Why
Might
not?
as well.
I might.
I mean, what are you gonna do? I guess now you can probably just find a regular one
You can
without it
find
being
one.
sold out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a regular Switch because I need a reason
Same.
to play Pokemon Unite. I need a reason to play Bayonetta if and ever it comes out. I need a reason to play
Smash.
Metroid Dread.
I mean, shit.
Smash.
Might as well get it.
Smash what?
Kazuya. Come on.
I'm not dropping $60 so I
Yes,
can
you are.
drop another $30 to play a character.
Yes, you are.
I'm not.
At least 30.
It's not
if you-
30. It's $5.
I'm not gonna
He's
buy
not just
one
buy-
character.
Yeah, he's not just.
I'm not gonna buy
buying
one
Kazuya.
character. They have like $150, $200 worth of DLC. There's like 40 characters missing. I'm not gonna. I have to, but I'm not gonna. I'm not playing
Oh,
Smash. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good,
Okay.
bro.
Okay.
Come back in a year
I
when he
know.
gets that Switch. As soon as he that's the first fucking game he's getting.
Nah.
It's on sale.
I'm getting Mario. I'm getting Mario Golf, Raving Rabbids 2, Mario Odyssey, these Zelda games.
Mario Golf looks fantastic. I saw Aries playing it, and he was fucking terrible at it. No, there was scream and cry, and I loved every second of it.
These Nintendo games have always been fun. All right, they understand the formula, but they be taking money.
That's the reason, because they understand the formula.
Games got to be fun first and foremost.
It's like Apple. They
It's
just
like Marvel Studios.
there you go.
The formula works. If it stops working, then we'll stop.
But
and
that's
we'll let you know what the formula is later.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Well, since we're talking about
formulas.
Marvel.
formulas, Marvel, babies.
Marvel.
Speaking of babies, formula and Marvel. All right, we're gonna talk about comic book news. Okay, so
What's happening in the comic book streets?
well, I'll start off with the hilarious news. So, funny thing is, Republicans have once again discovered that just because America is in Captain America's mantle, that oh shit, you're telling me just because he's called Captain America, he doesn't just blindly believe in what America stands for. Like he's a human being with opinions and shit. So, over the course of the last 3 days, like I said, they just rediscovered that Captain America is a individual with thoughts. And,
This happens every this is cyclical.
Yeah.
This happens literally every 6 months.
we're in a loop.
Not the people who only try to sowing discourse.
You know what? You know what I'm saying? So a bunch of Republicans and Tom Cotton, a senator who's actually in Congress right now, instead of talking about issues that would probably help their base, the people who vote for them, they rather just talk about culture war shit because it's almost like they don't care about you guys.
No.
But anyway, yeah.
I mean, as they stated, so they wouldn't get sued. Fox is not a news station.
Oh,
It's
cool.
not.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they have said that.
They have said that.
Fox
They're
is
not.
Many times.
They're not news.
Well, yeah, we were talking
Because
about
they say that, they can get away with a lot.
a lot. They already do. They've got white nationalists on the network. So
Are they still called Fox News then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
but they're not news.
It's a name. It's a trademark.
Legally, they're not news.
Could you legally like sue them? For
Nope.
being called Fox
Nope.
News?
Do you think they don't have an
they're
Zack
too strong.
Snyder army of lawyers?
They're too strong. They have like Warhammer 40K lawyers.
Yeah.
They literally have a Zack Snyder army of lawyers.
Yep.
They're too powerful.
They're locked down.
You're right.
But yeah, so the quote was from United States of Captain America, I believe, issue 1, about simply just questioning the American dream, announcing it as a lie. I wish I had.
Yeah.
Almost like it's your segment.
It's not like you don't have a computer in your pocket. You see how it sounds? You see how it sounds?
That's why I stopped mid.
It's
okay?
almost like he wasn't prepared for his segment.
I'm prepared. I'm prepared. All right. I just don't have.
Be prepared.
So it's weird that they decided to attack Captain America.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, okay. Once again, it's like they can't choose.
They're always attacking Captain America.
Yeah.
They're caught in a loop. It's like this is from the people who love like free speech, and we don't cancel people. But the second Captain America doesn't like
Uses his free speech.
Yeah, they're like cancel him, demote him to lieutenant.
Look, we can do it. If you guys do it, we can do it. But don't do it to us.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, this happens. Like you said, this is cyclical. It happens every 6 months when there's really nothing to talk about.
It's like that or video games.
Yeah.
It's one or two. Is that or how?
Well, they switch off.
yeah.
back and
So we go
forth.
back and forth.
Whenever there's really nothing to talk about, they just go straight to culture war shit because what else is there? You know?
Because it's really a tell on their part of what they think the American dream is.
Yeah.
Because the American dream isn't the American dream for everybody. It's not the same.
No,
There's different American dreams. I don't know if you people realize that.
they don't.
So to say that the American dream works for everybody across the board, and to be angry that apparently a figure that represents America, which by the way, America is being represented by that person. If you have read any comic, he does stand for the Republic. He does look, if anything happens, he does put the Republic first.
Right.
The Republic doesn't just mean you people.
But that does, and just because he stands for America does not mean he doesn't have it's morals, and he has times where he stops and questions. What are my leaders doing? Are they right? There's there's comics where he's fighting Richard Nixon. Or
he
there
punched Richard Nixon in the fucking face, brother.
Yeah, he was literally disillusioned with America. So I think that's around the time. I really think that's around the time. I like that usage, by the way. I think that's around the time he became he went nomad. He was nomad for a while.
I really hope he said that.
And not only that, but the most famous comic that of him clearly having the dissenting opinion of what America's chosen to do on a certain subject was fucking Civil War, not the movie.
He fought. I was gonna say
but the comic. He literally fought against the government for choosing to do the thing.
He fought against the Muslim Registration Act.
Yeah, he fought against that too.
That's what it was.
It's just always been political. Captain America has always been political.
Yeah, that's what Civil War was pretty much about, and kind of like a simulation of everybody's got to be registered because terrorist attacks. That's literally what it was.
Yeah, and that's dope. Again, this is out here. This information is not new.
Republicans don't read.
Yeah, they don't read comics.
They also don't know context. They don't know. They can't read between the lines.
Don't you get the nuance, bro?
No,
the nuance.
Nuance doesn't exist online on Fox News. So
CNN and all of them.
CNN. Nobody really gets it. Which one is it? Are comics a legitimate business, or they would be good if they stopped letting lefties write our comics to our children? Which one is it?
It was one of the quotes that I think was in there was he said everybody says comic book sales are down, but actually they're up. Right. And that's a problem because you're feeding this to my children. That's literally verbatim almost what he said.
They can't.
Come on, man.
They can't make up their minds. They can't make up their minds where they want to be on that issue. So
guess what? Don't read it. Yeah. It's that simple.
I mean, we already know they're not, but we already know you don't read it. But
you think that they're feeding it to your children?
Yeah, among other things.
I love the agenda that both sides always have. This is for the kids. You don't give a fuck about the kids.
You really don't.
Otherwise, you would fund their education.
Otherwise, you take them out of the cages. Otherwise, you would fucking take them out of systems. Otherwise, you would actually give them a life.
You would pay the teachers.
medication.
And taking away their programs that will help them and their family so they can live.
You don't give a fuck about the kids.
You don't know.
Wu-Tang is for the kids.
Exactly.
You guys.
Absolutely.
Fucking juggalos are for the kids.
It's true. Failure for everybody.
Yeah.
Speaking of kids, well, no, actually,
Wait,
it's
what?
not a
Whoa.
segue. Speaking of kids, have you
I don't think I have,
on?
sir.
All right, well, that was a terrible segue, but
Speaking
yeah,
of kids, Harvey Weinstein.
no, no, son,
Don't trip
no.
and fall, trip and jog.
Dodge roll.
So the other thing that took place was Tom King has officially announced his next project on Twitter, and it's one that I don't know why I'm excited for it, but I'm like, sure. I mean, why not? It's Tom King.
What is it?
It is they in collaboration with DC's Black Label and artist Greg Smallwood. He's really popular for doing stuff for doing runs on The Punisher and on Moon Knight and Vampironica, if anybody read Archie's stuff. But those two are teaming up with DC's Black Label to do a new Human Target comic for DC.
Human target.
And if anyone isn't familiar,
Oh, I saw the cover for that. I saw
Yeah.
the cover for that.
solid. If anyone isn't familiar with Human Target, he is essentially a man who,
It's a human target.
yeah.
Sorry.
What was that cackle?
You know what?
You have no reason to talk to me.
That's solid. That's solid. I'll leave that. That's essentially, yeah. He uses his skills to take the fall. Like whenever someone needs to be like, let's just say if there was $100 million assassination out on me, he would essentially mimic my movements, like pretend to be me, and take the hit because he can get out of the impossible. That's what his skills have been relegated for.
Okay.
Like,
That sounds really cool.
anytime a DC character has probably died over the last 50 years, probably one of them was this guy pretending to be so, and then
It's a
I
good,
took
it's a good it's a good plot device.
it is. He showed up in Arrow one time. Like the one time Arrow had some like really awesome comic book stuff was the Human Target showed up like, hey, remember when what's his face got shot last season? It was actually me. So where's my money? Like, here you go. Blah. He's a really cool character, super obscure, and if anybody can do something really cool with him, Tom King. Right?
Huh.
So I'm interested.
Okay.
I'm interested in that project. That was really cool.
Yeah, we're gonna check that out.
Yeah.
We sure will. It is coming out this fall. Other than that, there isn't any more super specific information about that project.
Okay.
But yeah, and that is it for my comic book news. And now we're on to comic book reviews.
Yay. Was that laughter?
I hit the wrong button. I couldn't see what button I was hitting.
I like the laughter.
You like the laugh? Comic
But
books.
they're with me. Yeah, they're with me. You know.
Let's get the rough one out the way first.
Okay. And when I say rough, I'm not trying to slight any of you people. You dedicated
Spawnies.
spawnies.
Spawn
out there.
heads.
You spawn crusaders.
Spawn.
All I figured was Leslie Knope reading Spawn, the Pawnees.
Pawnees, spawning.
I give myself.
Oh my god.
And
Someone-
this one
see?
at the same time. I got my combo.
He is fair. I love it. We're talking about Spawn Universe #1 from Image Comics.
Number one.
Oh
This
yeah,
is a #1.
This
No,
felt like a
it
celebration
said
comic.
universe.
Yeah.
All right, universe.
It's a big.
It's a big boy.
It's 100 pages. 100 pages of.
You could roll that up and beat your dog with it.
I mean, sure. That's one outcome. Yeah. Yes, you could. You doing? You doing okay? You doing all right over there?
Remind me never to leave you alone with my dog ever.
Is everything?
Oh,
okay?
when they pee on the floor. Yes, I'm fine.
Whoa.
That's
Okay. Oh,
Yes,
Okay.
I'm good.
I guess I'll try and reel this back in now. So this is what appears to be a celebration of Spawn and another attempt to get more people on board, bring in people who are from the outside. And you've got a couple of artists in here. You've got Brett Booth, who worked on the Gunslinger comic, Jim Chung, who did the main story, Steven Segoria, who did the medieval version, and Marco Katara, who did She Spawn, which is, of course, fitting. If anyone follows Marco Katara's work, that's an easy choice. This book feels like a large effort to really, really, really pull outsiders into the Spawn universe, and I gave it a shot. I don't
It's for
like
somebody.
I don't like to really talk shit about comics on the pod, but I'm just gonna say that I respect you Spawn heads out there, because I learned from reading this book that I'm not one of you. You know?
Yeah.
Like this book it's a solid book, but there's even the fact that it's a number one.
It is solid.
There's just so much going on in here that I am willfully I am overwhelmed with waves of information that are thrown at me, and I just don't know. Also, Todd McFarlane narrates. Shout out to the guy, by the way, but he literally narrates every segment, every inner thought. There's so much exposition in this book.
Thick.
It's thick.
It was a fucking Bible.
It was.
I don't understand. Like, this is truly, I will say this, it's truly a testament to somebody who is relishing in their element of those comics without any kind of like a super political attachment, although there is like some commentary in here that seems to pull from the real world. It's an awesome page. I like it a lot. There was a Fox News, a CNN, and there was an Alex Jones type character. Mm-hmm. It's always fun to see how people interpret that in their universes and how things will play out.
Yeah.
This is just a big celebration of Spawn. It's like being at the gala and you don't see the fireworks. You know, that's what this is like for me.
It's like definitely putting in that context and everything. It's definitely, it's I'm not going to try to rag too much. I do have to giggle every time I hear that you say like it's for outside people to jump in. This is
it's not that.
It's not that. Yeah, like if they were trying,
it was an attempt.
I feel like that was maybe the initial idea after it was made, and to try to push that afterward, because when I read this, like you said, I was mostly trying my best to parse through it and understand what was going on in the characters and stuff. But I was just not into it. It's just like, I feel like, especially the fact that it's a number one, I'm like, where's everything? Where's everybody? Why is anything happening? And they're just assuming that it's like, okay.
When the Cyber Monkey came on the panel, I was out.
He's
I
an
was
ape.
out. My bad.
He is an ape.
His name is Zygor.
When Zygor came out to cut, I was like, okay, this is not for me.
That's Spawn's best friend.
Apparently.
Okay.
I think you described it the best and before the pod when you said this is how people must feel like when you're like, yeah, just jump into comics. Where do I start? Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yes. It's okay. Just read it. It's fine.
Read it. And then you're like, what the fuck? Who is this gigolo? Why does he look like Gandalf the Grey? What is going on?
Even the cover itself.
Why is his hat look like a fucking a thimble?
I was lost when homie shot the cat and pulled out a serum out of it. I was like,
wait.
That vampire in Brooklyn? That vampire in Brooklyn?
Hey, you watch that fucking cat over there.
Hey, you know what? We went about this wrong. We should have shot you.
Like,
sugar.
What was the cat gonna do? He was like, oh, he was your protector, but actually he was the holder of this.
He had some type of weird green super demon pill in him, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Like, again, in this book, there's a rich history in a world that's playing. And that's what, unfortunately, it is. I think it went over all
of them. He just feigned being a disabled old man, and they threw him in a pit, and then he came out a god. Like, what the hell is happening?
I see what they're trying to do for the fans. Like you said, like this is a celebration of Spawn. I read the comments under it when I read it online and everything, and people were loving it. People who read Spawn for years, or even back in the day, they were like, man, it makes me like, man, I'm getting so much nostalgia from this. And I'm like, oh, that's cool for you. This is who this is for. I can't really, like, I can say all I want, but it wasn't, I just know it wasn't, at the end of the day, it wasn't for me. And I will say this is not a number one. Flop, don't lie to me. Stop lying to me. Like,
it is a number one because, I mean, context clues were there. I wasn't completely lost. I kind of was like, oh, there's a mega Spawn and all these other Spawns
that you
and
fought
Spawnness is happening. And
Spawn sounds like more like a hierarchy or just like a label.
Yeah.
Like, I think the only one that actually gave any explanation or any type of like real thing was the she Spawn.
Yeah. Literally.
And really? My guy, she Spawn?
That could have been.
It's a product of its time, and they probably never updated it, not once, and never thought about it.
I just like how everybody just describes what they are. It's just medieval Spawn.
I shoot guns.
I'm medieval
except for Spawn. Spawn is just
Spawn is Spawn.
Spawn is Spawn.
And Spawn Omega.
Spawn Omega.
Gunslinger Spawn. Like they all.
He's just Gunslinger.
Their jobs are literally in their
And
name.
my job is a girl, so I am she Spawn.
My job is a woman.
Because you couldn't tell with my
Huge knockers.
with my J cups.
Talk about anime. Look at this.
with my fucking damn near exposed breast and my
Skin tight
leg.
outfit, just busting.
What up, Grandma? I'm here to check on my niece.
No,
I saw her
I know.
back to being Spawn now.
Look, she has to protect them.
Yeah, clearly.
She has to protect them. So
I
she went,
used to be CIA, but
I'm
now
like-
I'm.
which is weird because like, why'd you come? What if you were followed?
Demons are following me because they don't have a family because I keep showing up to say hi to them.
Listen, man. For me, this book, I can see how people would have fun with this. I really can, and there's a club that we are not invited in. You know,
You know
I
where we
hear the
are,
lights. I hear
but
the
we're-
boom, 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 boom.
Oh,
I hear it.
I
It
don't know where it's
seems
coming
fun in
from.
there, but I just can't get in.
I'd rather be in the lounge next door.
Exactly.
I can't get in.
Have
like,
fun.
Yeah, I don't.
It's-
No
Love
hate,
you all.
No hate. Good shit. I mean, for you guys, I'm sure.
No, fuck it. If y'all
But
know
for
if
me-
y'all know an issue one where to start, let us know. Otherwise, like, go fuck yourself.
I'm not.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is not like I get like where the story.
Where's Comics Explained for this?
Yeah, Spawn needs a couple.
I think they-
explains. He needs a couple.
Yeah.
because there's a lot of shit going on here that I am. Did they tell me? Like I read several sentences in here where they explain a thing, but at the end of it, I'm still like,
What?
What?
what? Like who? Okay.
I know you have all these paragraphs talking about
Dude,
nothing that
and-
I understand.
And then
that,
like he narrates every in between scene.
Yeah.
You don't have to like.
and like I could read a book. What? I'm because I feel like a lot of these panels. Like one thing I take from this book: beautiful, beautiful art. I can't really complain about any of the art.
My favorite one was the medieval one.
Yeah, that was really good.
I like the main story.
But like,
full disclosure, I read like half of it, and I was like, all right, whatever, I'm done. I'm out of here.
You know what?
did you get to sin at least?
No.
Oh, you didn't even get.
Oh,
come
you're
on.
gonna have to read this when we're done. It's literally like 3 pages of they introduce a character, they make you fall in love with him, his family.
'Cause he's a
Then all of a
great
sudden
guy.
he's fucking gone.
Just gone, just like that.
I'm like, that was some good. Oh,
Oh, like, all right.
I made it to
Yeah.
the part where Spawn Omega came out of his little hidey hole, and I was like, this isn't for me.
okay.
So the gunslinger Spawn was like murdered, but he had a pack of wolves that followed him.
Yeah,
So when he got
Of
up,
course.
his face was skinned, so he found his face and put it on himself like the Joker in the New 52, and then he just got an army of wolves.
I thought Spawn could regenerate.
Not this one, I guess.
Not that one.
I think he was murdered, and then his body like decayed, and then he became Spawn. So
That-
then I don't know.
That's why I was confused. I wasn't sure he was spawned before he died
'Cause he had to
said he was
spawn.
there for a year.
And he had the Spawn outfit. So
Yeah,
I don't know because
exactly.
I don't read Spawn.
I'm lost.
Exactly.
Lost.
Exactly.
Well, I was gonna say like love the art, but that narration really kind of ruins it. Like it sticks his head in, like, oh, I love these panels, and then like, hey, like,
Hey, just so you
big-ass
know,
yellow box.
just so you know, when you can't see it off screen, he winces in terror because he misses this one character.
Like this-
As I'll kind of illustrate in the next panel, and then proceeds to talk about what's going to happen on the next panel.
it's
Like,
I understand like it's a visual media.
It's very dated.
It's very
It's very dated.
yeah.
I mean, hey, listen, that's one of the greatest things, and also one of the worst things
Dog,
about Todd being so thoroughly informed with this book, because he wrote the script, he wrote the dialogue. This is literally his show, and he still put
What
director's
other
notes.
person has a franchise that has spawned for this long? I mean, shout out to Todd McFarlane.
Yeah,
I mean, he's
the
been able
True.
to,
True.
The Simpsons.
well, yeah, but this is in
I mean,
comic form.
It's
This is-
literally his own. He's like
Hajime no Ippo.
What
Excuse you.
did you see?
Detective Conan.
Oh,
you speak English around here.
you talk about yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
I'm just answering your question.
But yeah,
Okay,
fair
fair enough.
out to this man.
But I'm saying, even though in the long run, this is a feat. I mean, we can't really think of many things that have spawned or have ran for this
For
long.
this long.
And
and
it-
they
and
haven't
this
been
popular.
rebooted or nothing, has it?
It just continues
And not only-
over
and
and
not only that,
over.
But if anybody knows any of the struggles of creators and owning their own content is really nasty. But this guy, this is literally his thing. It's his baby. The company that put it out is sort of his baby. He's one of the originals. Like, yeah, shout out to him for at this day and age doing exactly what he wants
And then
whenever he wants.
yeah.
I hope to be so prevalent with my own things one day. But like, shout out to this man. But
Shout out
this
Ty.
book, it's
Not
it's
for
for
me.
it's for the Spawn readers for
It is
sure.
100%.
But I do appreciate the addition of artists that you normally see at Marvel or DC. I think that's a smart move, and you should keep doing more things like that.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it gives it variety, helps it.
Yes, a lot. It really helps it.
And I'm sure a lot of people have to be Spawn fans.
Yes.
I mean, I assume we're Spawn fans. We're just not in the fucking mud waters with y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody loves Spawn. I mean, as an artist to be able to work on Spawn, I think it's a huge honor.
Yeah.
dream come true.
My dad used to spoon feed me Spawn back in the early days. Like he was a black superhero. I was like,
Yeah, there you go.
mean,
I had
like,
random
cool.
Spawn books back in the day.
Like-
They're dilapidated and they look this like I'm embarrassed about them, but I
Color
still have
faded.
them.
Hey, they're a fucking Spawn is a staple, especially in the independent scene.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
one of the very early independent things that made it a movie. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
respect is due where respect is due.
I want to make it clear that I'm embarrassed at the shape of the comic book, not the comic book. I'm embarrassed that like I destroyed it when I was a kid.
We are.
Bit
Okay,
it.
I was gonna say.
Got bite marks and
Yeah.
shit.
We know not.
There- there's, like,
fucking
there's pages
beaver.
missing. There's Kool-Aid stains and shit on it.
Kool-Aid.
Oof.
That
Definitely.
shit's disheveled.
Speaking of disheveled,
Oh.
from Image, Skybound #1 by Robert Kirkman.
Can we talk about how you keep having us read all this anthology and like celebrations of universes that we are not fucking involved in?
I didn't
It's
know
like you, it's
what
like you
to
didn't know what the
expect.
fuck was in there.
I didn't know what was in here. I mean, even though they tell me on the front, I have no idea what I'm. I have
It's
no
almost
idea.
like there wasn't a fucking synopsis of it online that says literally in the first page of what it is. I read the first page and it's like, this is a celebration of
Jamal.
10 years of Skybound. I was like,
Jamal saw
oh.
saw a cover and he's like,
He saw a
This is cool.
lightsaber. That's what he
He
saw.
saw-
He saw a
That's all he saw.
lightsaber.
Guys, here's my.
You
here's
didn't
my-
even bother reading the fucking bottom where it
No.
says Rick Grimes 2000.
That's what.
2000.
That's what got me.
straight from the 90s.
That's
Rick
what-
2000.
That's what got me. Like I walked into the store.
Rick Grimes.
And I got all the way up to the counter, and I was like, oh, it's a dude with a lightsaber. Okay, cool. I got it, and I got up to the counter, and I was looking at the tile as he was bringing me up.
Wait
I was
a
like,
second.
wait a second. I was like, wait a second. Is that Rick Grimes?
Is that
from
Rick-
The Walking Dead?
It's
like,
too late.
yeah. I was like,
in a superhero outfit with a
It
lightsaber.
was just like this. Turn it this way. It was just like this. Is that where guys from Rocket Dead? Yep.
yep. I was like, would you like your receipt? No. Like I had no idea.
Should have kept that receipt.
So this comic is, like we just said, is literally a celebration of 10 years of storytelling from Skybound Image. There's stories from Manifest Destiny, which I've never heard of. There's stories from Clementine, that character from that telegame Walking Dead.
Telltale Walking Dead.
Yeah, so
Telltale.
I'm sure people like that. And then there's a little story from Ultra Mega in here.
Yeah,
which
just like an in between story.
I gotta admit,
Which was good.
It was delightful.
was
Kind
solid.
of.
It
Yeah.
was solid. That was
My
probably
favorite one was the birds though. The what's it called?
the Manifest.
Manifest Destiny or Manifest whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
That was probably my favorite one.
So let's get right into it. I'll just start out by saying the good things first. This is a pretty book.
Yeah.
Ryan Otley has not missed a step, and I love seeing him do Walking Dead characters. I didn't know I needed that, but for me, that's it.
Damn. Okay.
I mean, the Walking Dead portion.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everything else was kind of a banger.
Yeah, the Walking Dead portion, yeah, that kind of runs in, because when I read it, I didn't know who the bad guy was. They never said his name unless I missed it. I don't know who that is.
That's the governor.
It's
Much
the-
like the
it's the
Spawn.
alien.
It's the governor
Yeah.
because he had an iPad.
I was like, is
That
it
was
the
it?
governor? But
Yes.
they never said his name.
But-
You're,
I mean-
you're supposed to know because you're supposed to have been reading the Walking
yeah.
Dead the entire time.
Again,
Right.
they had jokes in there for people that have been reading this. This is my problem with the shit you be having me read.
When this thing started out and it had Rick Grimes and then he had a robotic hand, I was like, oh fuck, what am I reading? And then he turned around, bumped the wall, and then there's a suit in there. Then he put the suit.
Not just a suit. If you realize that is Invincible suit.
That's an
Damn
invincible
near.
suit.
I mean, damn near.
it had a lot of
It
pockets.
is Invincible suit. Yeah.
It-
It's
He just
like-
needed the goggles.
Like damn near. It was almost like almost color coordinated. He literally only needed the goggles. Like,
Yeah, well, I saw that, and then I saw Michonne get straight clobbered in like
Dude,
the first two
I was like-
pages.
I was
Like,
like-
okay, this is not for me. I just moved on. That's it. It's not for me.
There
I
was
don't know
only
what's going
like
on.
2 other pages after that, so I was like, okay, might as well finish it up. Like,
yeah.
it was really, fortunately, it was really short. Like,
I did like how they had like, what's it like a joke in there for the fans about Martinez or something like. Yeah, like you killed me because of something, because of X that was gonna
But I'm over
happen,
with
but X ended up happening anyway. So yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
And I was like, somebody enjoyed that,
I
not me.
I can appreciate what like when I first read it, I thought it was in a fucking fever dream. I'm like, wait, no, like just kept going, and I just love the over explanation for things. Like, oh, didn't you know that it was the zombie apocalypse was caused by the aliens to bring down human society
Yeah.
so they can take a water because water is a commodity in space.
Yeah, it's their currency.
It's a
Yeah.
currency. So they just want to take it over.
It was fucking
It was
insanity.
Great.
It was like there was somebody who just did an 8-ball, and they're having a one-way conversation.
I swear to God, I described it in the group chat as Robert Kirkman just fucking jacking off all over the page and sleeping soundly, knowing that I was going to be confused and angry.
Yes.
I was definitely confused.
Hido specifically.
He's just over your back, giving you a back rub while you're reading it.
Don't you love it? No.
He's
read.
like, are you lost yet? Lost yet?
I would say if we're talking about things that we like, I really liked, or at least one of the comics that I like. I really like the Clementine one. Like besides like
That's kinda cool.
the Ultra Mega one, of course. Of course. But Clementine was really good. I hate the fact it was more spoily. I'm not sure how much this connects to the game because
It's probably 1-for-1, dude.
I assume it's literally the ending of the game. Boom.
Okay.
I don't know how a shout out to everybody that's now got everybody that's disabled. There is now a disabled comic character, you know,
yeah.
and but I don't know how she's going to survive
She seemed
in
pretty
a
competent.
zombie apocalypse.
Look, it's Clementine. I mean,
Listen,
don't know.
In nature, the gazelle with the broken leg is the first one to go down.
okay, she's human. She's better than nature. Okay.
She got a knife.
She got a knife and a gun.
She has to
She
wobble.
has a knife and a big brain.
Yeah, the two. And a hat. A
I
D
like
hat.
how her and the zombies are just gonna wobble to each other.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's okay. We're the same speed. It's fine.
Yeah.
She can 3D print a leg somewhere.
Yeah.
In the apocalypse?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do
If
want to
Rick
know.
can get a lightsaber, she can get another way.
I'm just.
Whoa, she's gotta wait till the aliens come down.
I do want to read this because I am kind of like I would like to see her like journey of like why she says she's unhappy. Like right now, wherever they are, they're safe, they're fine, and now she just wants to go. 'Cause
She's not happy not killing things.
I guess so. Like,
Duh.
You played the games, right?
I played 1 and 2, but I didn't play 3.
Oh, maybe you should get on that.
Yeah.
Fuck, what was that?
So you can have a
So you can have the context that you're looking
Yeah,
for.
I know. I'm just curious in the comic context.
right. I'm pretty.
Alright.
I said, I'm pretty sure it's 100% like
In
in
the-
the follow up of
Yeah.
where the game ends
like
off.
they sneezed, and this is what happens
Yeah.
after she sneezed at the end of the game.
I like the art style. I really like the art style. It's just black and white, really simple,
Mhm.
really kind of
It's definitely.
outliney.
I like the fact it's more
All the way in the back.
expressive than
It's the last one.
All the way in the back.
I like the fact it's more expressive than the actual like Walking Dead comics. That's what kind of
Yeah.
keeps me away from the Walking Dead comic because it's rough so much that everyone looks the exact same.
It was a nice change of pace where
Yeah.
it was more visual and like frames instead of like a lot of expansion and dialogue and a lot of like exposition. It was a nice change of pace. It looks really cool. I mean, I'm not gonna read it because I didn't follow it, but
Mm-hmm.
it looked fun.
I mean, I think this is another case where this was literally not intended for me.
New readers.
And
yeah.
I just picked it up because I like the cover.
Almost like it was a celebration of 10 years of something we haven't read.
Nah, but they always
At
say
all.
that. They always say
Look,
that.
they
right?
said issue 1. It's
So
fine.
that Ultra Mega story.
It was only
was
saving
actually-
grace.
was good.
Well, yeah,
The bird story.
the
that
birds was
good.
fantastic.
They're self-contained.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do like that.
It's
Chupacabra Cadabra was the fucking greatest thing I had ever
That's
read.
tickling you so much.
He had a magician's cape and a hat, and his name was Chupacabra Cadabra.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. I like that.
I like the seed portion. We were talking about.
Yeah, it's like we're gonna sacrifice you because you've been messing with my harem. Like, sir, the royal eggs are missing. I'll save them. They're probably mine anyway.
All right, save them, and
so
while you're at it, die, please.
Jesus. All right. Sounds like I missed out. Hey, next from Boom Studios.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Frank Gugul.
You see this?
All right.
See this shit?
Ragazzani. All right. Igor Monti.
Oh my god.
Comes Power Rangers Unlimited #1.
It's another issue that's in the middle of other things going on. Another one.
I always feel like that when I read Power Rangers. Shout out to y'all who are actually following, because this right here is an example of why I'm not reading this universe like
Exactly.
constantly.
It's still.
I'm with you on that.
Because
this story was different from the same book that happened before it is also a different story. It's just telling you the accumulation of something that already happened within the story.
I'm aware. It's just still the energy is not there for me. Like
It's there for me, baby.
it
is same.
And you know what's crazy though, because
Had the Birdman hand roll the entire time.
everybody who worked on this book, which is why I made the point to say their names,
Mhm.
everybody put their ankles in this.
Oh, they
book.
put the whole
Indeed.
goddamn leg in that bitch.
This shit is pretty, all right,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's really good looking, and
And
I can
it's
tell
written
really,
well.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
written really well. Like
like,
it's
I get there's a lot when it comes to the Power Ranger stuff. Like I'm not even as in depth or in deep as Clarence over here.
I'm in it, baby.
Yeah, he's in it.
I saw
Like-
like, ooh, that's the Phantom Ranger.
that's the only reason why
I was
picked
like,
it.
who?
No, it's the same. I wasn't sure. Like, wait a second, is that like a who is it? I didn't know who Phantom
Fuck is
Ranger
a
was.
Phantom Ranger?
He-
They're like Master Vile, like, oh, so
I'm-
so this is when he stole Rita and then claimed that was his daughter. I was like, ooh, I get it.
Like I love the fact that this story,
Oh.
like it's to me, it's
I'm
very.
glad you.
If you're willing to go down the road and everything, it's not so convoluted that you were not going to be able to get it. Like
Right.
it's
Or enjoy it.
yeah, or enjoy it. Like it's. I guess it depends if you're willing to go down this route, and I cannot wait
Yeah.
because I'm gonna like I have my roadmap. I'm gonna start from the beginning. I'm gonna read.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Yes,
No,
I
you're
am.
not.
I am.
Hey, he can do anything.
I can do everything I want.
I can do anything better
Shut up.
than you.
I am wondering why they keep saying #1s because this is still unlimited and it keeps saying one. This is the second #1 because we read Edge of Darkness, which was also another good one because I was the only one here who read it.
The one
at the
before
time.
this?
Yeah.
With Andromeda?
Yeah, I read it. Like no one else read it except for me.
You mean that one
I
that's
read
on the list?
No,
that
not
read?
yet.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not reading that shit. I'm not reading the more Power Rangers that you sent me.
Like, okay, and I
We'll
understand.
read Power Rangers. Fuck them.
Yeah,
I
fuck 'em.
understand. Listen. I'm not trying to. All right, I don't want to shout at you guys because it is like I followed it, but
Yeah.
like the desire to go beyond is not there. for me. Like it's just not there, and it's cool shit, man.
Show me
like
the face you made when the Tengu warrior powered up and started talking shit. Show me the face you
it's hot. I was like,
What voice did you give him? Did he go from my
The
cracky
same one.
voice to
No, he got even higher in pitch.
You say, you want to know why you finna fail, nigga? Because you looking for death. Oh, shit. Oh.
good fully?
I like
Good
the
fully
effort.
art.
I like the effort. Like I said, shout out to anybody who actually is following and wants to go down that rabbit hole. But I'm exhausted. I was exhausted after reading this. Like,
It was a little tough,
like,
but it was. I mean, it wasn't like a bad. It wasn't.
yeah, it's not a bad
unenjoyable.
read. It's not a bad read. It's just that the lore of Power Rangers. Every time I look at the covers, I'm like, okay, I can do this.
Yeah.
And how many Power Rangers books have I put on the list personally? Like 4 now, and I'm just like
this is number
every
three.
This is
time.
the third one. I think
The
he did
third
one Ranger Slayer or two
Ranger
Ranger
Slayer.
Slayers.
Ranger Slayer,
then
the Power Rangers number 75. There was one, like the one where Tommy, where they don't know who the Green Ranger is in that book. That one.
I don't think you didn't put that on the podcast.
I thought I did.
No, you mentioned
or
it.
maybe it was in the recommends.
Either way, they were all bangers, and you're hating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hating.
I don't know if I'm hating.
I'm not hating. I just can't follow.
I'm straight.
I'm
Okay.
exhausted.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I get it.
Maybe there's a
straight.
time where that'll change, but there's too much shit I'm trying to
Baby
follow.
Rita.
This shit's sick.
She's so precious, even though she's gonna be evil.
She's precious, yeah.
She's gonna-
but, you know,
I think that's the thing that turned me off. I was like, I know where the fuck this goes.
I know
I
you-
don't care. Like, why are we trying to save Rita? Just let her be evil because she's gonna end up evil. I guess that's my main thing. I was like, I don't care. I know where this is going.
Yeah.
I do love how threat credible the Tango Warriors look.
Yeah.
I like everything looks so cool.
So they get
Man,
beaten up by some 15-year-olds. They're sitting there fighting galactic threats.
man,
For once.
for once. Moving on. From Image, we have Ordinary Gods #1. This is a book written by Kyle Higgins and illustrated by Philip Watanabe. This book is okay.
I don't understand the premise.
Me either.
Still,
I'm trying. Like I read it
So it's
twice.
like-
Okay, yeah, I got confused. I just want to clear this real quick. Are the good guys on Earth or are the bad guys on Earth?
I don't know.
I don't
Exactly.
think they told you which side is good and which side is bad.
No, because they said, okay, the way they set it up, from what I understand, I could be wrong, is that somehow the bad guys was able to trick them and use their machine before they could, because they were debating about it, and then they was able to transport all the rebels or whatever to Earth. So I'm like, okay,
where did
cool.
you get that information?
Right. I'm trying to think of it like
What the fuck are you talking about?
That was when they were when they were going through the flashbacks. They had a machine to contain them.
yeah. Oh yeah, a planet to put them on.
Yeah, planning to put them on.
Yeah.
Because they
that's
can't
right.
kill gods because their
Oh,
spirits
yeah.
are immortal.
Okay.
And and people keep praying and resurrecting him. Like there's
Yeah.
some really cool concepts.
There's a
here.
lot of
there's
cool
some cool
concepts
stuff
in
going on.
Yeah.
But this feels a little too convoluted.
Yeah.
Issue 1 definitely was not a smooth landing.
No.
But-
It raised a lot of questions, but they were rough. Like they would punch you and then ask you
Right.
a question. Like you were getting roughed up after. It was
Whack.
an interrogation.
Which knuckle made contact first?
This was an interrogation.
I like
It wasn't a fucking.
I like that.
It wasn't an interview.
I think it doesn't help that like I'm willing to suspend my disbelief and get into this world, but when we keep going back to the regular world, I kind of wish we just stayed in this like world where there's factions of different gods in different places. That was cool. But you're telling me, okay, now you're telling me they're in a different place and now there are people resurrecting. Like, I don't know, resurrecting these gods but killing each other at the same time.
and then our lead character might be one of them, and then
Yeah.
It's
I
like
just-
somebody was walking with a suitcase and they spilled all their papers out, and you're reading them out of order, but he
Yeah.
didn't tell you that.
Oh, it got and please, you know what? I'm gonna say this right now. Please. Comic book writers, creators, I love you. But can we not do these little novel thingies at the very end of the book? Like it's especially if there's no reason for them. If they're a waste of time,
It's issue 1. He might come back, even though he's already.
That's what I'm. That's what I was saying. Like what?
gone.
Yeah, the guy died within the first 2 pages, and then you give me an entire
A backstory about
fucking backstory of him.
That was years ago.
this ain't no Krakoan white pages.
Yeah, these like at least
They're like a fucking. They took all the Krakoa white pages and like slapped them together into paragraphs, and then they served it
About
to you in the
nobody.
back.
About nobody.
about for a character that never shows up.
He had a bloody coin that you didn't see that he used to weigh the
Twinkle
fate
on
of
his
other
arm.
people
Yeah.
that you didn't see.
that sounds cool.
Yeah, I started reading that, and I was like, I gotta go back to work. I can't do it.
Like
I can't do this.
Like it was cool. Like the only time that I kind of liked it was, of course, in the Jonathan Hickman when he's doing it. Cool, sure. Even though a lot of them
We've gotten used to it.
Yeah, we got used to it. Or
Decorum's good.
anyway, what was that other one with the sidekicks?
Kata, right?
No. I'm sorry. This was the one about the really bad like action actor and everything. He was a piece of shit. And
Oh
he died.
yeah, Trigger Keaton, the
Yeah.
6 sidekicks.
Yeah. Like I read you got at the end of the book there was a segment where it was basically an interview with him in one of his side chat, which was really
added-
cool.
it
added to his
his-
character. Yeah. Like how much of a piece of shit he was. It was great. But this wasn't.
It like I said, it's definitely an interesting enough premise
Yeah.
to where I feel like I'll definitely check out an issue 2. But I really hope they stick the landing a little better with what it is exactly I'm supposed to be gaining from this, because again, really
only
cool
thing-
concepts.
I'm sorry to
Go on.
cut you off. As I was looking at this, the only thing that would like make sense to me is that this god has been all of these people in the background, right? And maybe that guy that they described is somebody that's actually known as an actual human being that we might be able to Google, because you have Abraham Lincoln, you have Stalin, Queen Elizabeth. So it looks like maybe this person has been those people in his past lives, and they're going to kind of show each of his lives throughout the other books.
Yeah, but these gods
That'd be cool.
know that they get reincarnated. So why are they coming?
Apparently they don't.
Like,
Yeah,
why
some
are
of
they
them
coming to the human plane just to kill random people and then leave when they know they keep coming back?
I guess we'll find out.
Again, I'm saying like also another thing that's raising a lot of questions. These guys are supposed to be all part of the same faction. at least from what the story from the issue 1, from what we can see, these same gods from the same faction are just killing each other for some reason.
They've been doing it since the dawn of time. You saw
Yeah.
the monkeys kill each other.
Yeah.
They've been doing it since the dawn of time.
Why
so,
do they keep doing it?
Well,
you know you're not getting nowhere. You know you're not.
yeah.
Doesn't mean we
Again,
don't need
the only thing that I can think about was
It's on
because the guy that was hunting the Yakuza boss ended up being there to save him. Yet no, the other person killed him.
Yeah, the other person.
Goddamn, I'm lost. I don't know.
The guy
It's
showed
only-
up. He's like, oh, the guy showed up, and it was like a whole front. The people who were supposedly protecting the Yakuza boss were trying to kill him, and the other guy was trying to rescue him.
Yeah, the only saving grace I was gonna give it was like that maybe there's a special way to kill him so he doesn't come back again, which is why that guy killed him, but he didn't kill him, and now I'm lost because none of this makes
Like,
sense.
they could have killed him
anymore.
at any point in time if he was surrounded by them. Like, why is he
I was
still
gonna say,
alive?
why did he run him somewhere? I got you, sir. Why are you protecting him? Just kill him.
Listen,
Like it's a very
The concept is okay, but it's like some your 7-year-old cousin, your 7-year-old nephew walked up to you and tried to tell you a story, and then in a sugar fever he ran into you, mumbled it in like 10 seconds, and then left. Yeah, he's fucking shaking.
He just ran out the door, and
He
you're
just
like,
left.
huh?
I won't lie. If he told me that off the cuff and then shut out the door, I'd be like,
Yeah, you make that book.
yeah. Like, I will
Yeah, that's what
take all
happened.
that dumb shit out and then I'll put this in. Yeah, this feels like what happened here.
The concept's cool though.
Yeah,
I like the
concept's
concept. But the
cool enough to
execution
where
is-
I'm definitely gonna check out an issue 2. But
Yeah.
we'll see. Next from Boom Studios, from Cullen Bunn, we have Basilisk number 2. This
Another
is easily
banger.
one of my funnest.
so
books.
fucking cool. I love it.
I like the series a lot.
I love the fucking cover.
Yeah.
See the cover?
There you go.
I
I love the main character's design.
Mhm.
It's so cool. It's so simple. It's like Noctera, but like she's got her.
She got her. Yeah, exactly.
It's cool. It's a cool look.
I like the whole, and I like the very simple. It's a simple premise, but it has a lot to say. Like the characters are very deep, and then
Yeah.
like how, or at least they're very relatable.
unique. They're all
Yeah,
unique.
You're all unique.
You can
enough.
tell who is who just after a while. Like give you like maybe 3 or 4 issues, you can see a speech bubble. Like, oh, okay, this is who this is.
Exactly. I'm in love with this. Like I would love to see this kind of like what Noctera. I want to see this live action. I
Yeah.
think that'd be really fucking cool. Granted, this it's made for this. I get that, especially with the different artwork and everything when they go back in the past. But I
Yeah.
would love
Oh
to see.
my god, that's my favorite part.
Same. Like especially that ending sequence. That
Like,
oh my.
oof.
oh.
Like-
that dude who can make people like eat stuff.
Eat
That's-
themselves.
I love
Oh my
that.
That's
God.
messed up.
Homie with the fork. That was tough.
Mhm.
That was tough.
Everyone said the same thing. They said it tastes so
A
fucking
bit-
good. I can't stop it. I have to know what it tastes like.
So that chick's superpower is to be stinky.
I guess so.
Her
Like-
smell makes people fucking want to kill themselves.
This
Yeah,
this
And she's
shows
kind
you.
of hot too.
This shows you like even
I risk it.
even the fact that we still don't know what really is going on. There's a lot of questions to be answered, but I can still follow because we at least have one character who has one main goal and they know exactly what they want, and we can attach to that.
And I like the way they're revealing like little things and answering little questions without like telling you the answer to the
Without like
questions.
putting a bubble that literally explains what it is.
Yeah.
Now. Yeah.
Exactly. Which
It's not treating you like a fucking child.
it's using the medium. Like you can get the clues from what's happening in the panels. It's great. It doesn't have to be wordy all the time. Not saying you don't need them, but
Yeah.
there's a time and a place. Sometimes.
This Cullen is in his bag. This is a solid number 2, and obviously they haven't got too far ahead yet. I think they do these every other month. I would highly recommend the series. It's
More.
pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
I had a choice between picking up this and Noctera number 5. It was hard. I said,
You made the right choice. Although Noctera is cool, and I don't know. Did you?
I'm
Noctera is getting to the point where I need some payoff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just all I keep getting is questions, and again, you're interrogating me.
what do you know?
Stop. You're
Who is this?
And-
You don't know shit.
Answer me something.
But yeah, solid book. Speaking of solid books, all right. We have Greg Dungan's and Pepe Larraz's.
Call him out. I
What?
heard that.
What'd you say?
So you wouldn't know.
I read half of it.
Oh,
Okay. I know something.
you know something.
Okay. All right. But yeah, this isn't the first time I've seen Greg write an X-Men comic. So, I mean, it looks like he was getting into his bag. I don't know. I'll defer it to you guys. But X-Men number one.
X-Men, you know what it is.
Yeah.
If you read an X-Men, it's a banger.
You're
having a good time. We over here just we sipping on fucking $2,000 bottles of fucking cocaine and whatever the fuck, man.
With the gold shavings.
We're doing whatever we want.
Exactly.
X-Men is good. It's good.
Yeah.
I love the fact that, this was like, it shows you how long it's been. Like, I didn't realize how long it's been since like they just done some regular hero shit. Like,
Yeah,
it's been fucking forever. And then and I love how all the characters recognize it. Like, whoa, God, it's been a long fucking time since you guys been.
About time y'all did your shit.
You guys are back in New York? Oh, cool. I got a brisket in the back. You
Oh,
want
shit.
some brisket?
It's about time y'all motherfuckers started helping us
I
instead of
know.
giving us headaches.
What is wrong? Why is New York the place that everything?
New York be
The
popping.
superhero cesspool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
New York just be popping.
These unsolicited UFOs flying around.
Goddamn, man.
Like, what is it? I don't know. Can it talk? No.
You got Shield, Hammer, the Avengers, the Fantastic Four.
Everybody just showed up like, yo, you got this?
and now we
Like,
get X-Men tree houses. Like,
Like a
man.
gene.
made out of a bonsai tree. They
Yeah.
they had a whole little explanation about how they made that tree.
Like, this man went through depths just to show me how the structure looks on the inside. Like, I didn't need any of that, but I'm glad.
You had it right.
like, wow.
If you want to give me fucking exposition, makes it interesting.
I
It makes
love
it
how
cool.
Polaris walked in there and be like, help with his bags, and then proceeded to levitate two of them while making Cyclops carry the other one.
I like how the X-Men are on site now about problems. Like, Ben Urich was asking questions about some character that I didn't follow that exactly too much, but the reporter who showed up.
Oh, yeah.
They're
Exactly.
starting
about-
to catch wind that the X-Men are resurrecting their dead, and they're
Yeah,
trying to prove it.
they've touched on it on a couple other issues, not X-Men.
X-Force?
It's either X-Force or Marauders.
Oh, right. Okay.
But it's about the guy that made the gala suits. It's like, oh, he's back. He was a famous thing. It's like, but we covered his death. Like, we saw him die.
Oh,
Like,
Yeah.
how is he back? Like, how did he survive that? So they're kind of touching into like the whole resurrection thing, which is kind of cool.
yeah.
Are they saying that like the resurrecting is going beyond when they first like?
No, I mean humans don't know.
The general public
Doesn't
is
know
now
that-
catching wind
Yeah.
that the X-Men are resurrecting their
That
dead.
they don't die.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I guess
Or
that
they
would be
can-
a controversy because if you think about it, they're like, well, we should have that. I don't know. Either way,
They colonize Mars overnight. They're resurrecting their dead. I like how the X-Men
They have a
story
planet?
is rapidly approaching like the days of future past kind of thing. Rapidly
the
approaching.
days of we're about to take over.
I love.
Did you see the fucking ad in the back for the space lawyer?
Yes.
Did you get damaged on Mars? Have you been to Araco? Did you get beat up?
Do you want compensation?
Hilarious.
Wait a goddamn minute.
Did you-
yeah.
Did you,
I love it.
are you mad because they colonized it and you wanted to colonize it? Call me. We may have a lawsuit.
I love the fact. I love the fact that
Keep going.
it shows you how much
All the way.
it shows you the wonderful writing that Hickman has done and the planning of that he has for X-Men. Because I remember when we first read House and Power, we read it and was like, oh my god, I guess this is it. Like there's
Of course, he looks like this.
yeah,
Kermit.
it's the frog. It's Kermit the Frog.
Go on, go.
No, like I love how we evolved from like House and Power because when they first introduced the whole like, oh, X-Men can't die. Oh, they have their own island now. Oh, they have their own government. I guess it's over because they were fighting for this perfect future, and I guess they did it. But they show you there's still consequences and things happening even after, especially the whole death thing.
They're building
Like,
it from the ground up. It's gonna be rocky.
Yeah.
And not only that,
Like-
but like you thought, the humans thought they had a problem. The Homo sapiens thought they had a problem where there was just almost 5,000 people on the island. They have no idea what's going on there. And
You need to tell me these goddamn mutants are in space now? We got space mutants?
Not only that, they labeled themselves as the capital of the solar system.
Of the solar system. They're above you. What
I
you
love-
gonna do?
I-
Come up here and stop us?
Yeah, I love how they got Elon Musk over there.
Pretty much.
They literally
Angry.
Angry red man. Like I was almost there. I made my body for Mars.
Hey, I would have low key. I would have been salty as
Oh
fuck.
yeah, oh yeah. Like
Goddamn muties gone.
he's like, this man's past is so like fucking wickedly awful to the fact where it's like, who can I punish? That's certainly not me.
Got to be someone else.
Got to be the goddamn mutants. They did this.
And I haven't thought about God yet, so I'll get the next best thing.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's a big, beautiful. At this point, it's like a Beyonce show. If that tracks with you,
It doesn't.
It's not you nerds. I'm talking about them. You know, I'm appealing.
Who's
to that.
they?
I'm appealing to that female audience. Yeah.
Oh.
And the gays. But yeah, it's like a Beyonce performance. It literally just goes and it keeps getting better and then it's over. Like they're doing big level shit. This is a big beautiful book, featuring the new X-Men, of course.
Yeah.
It's just good. It is simultaneously the future, but also a good view of the past. Like just doing the X-Men thing. It's solid. So if you're not reading, my God, what's happening? You know?
And
with that,
please don't jump in like we do with these Spawn books, because it's probably what the Spawn niggas sound like.
yeah, like
If you're not reading, what?
yeah, okay. When you
Yeah.
put it like that, I guess.
I was thinking that the entire
this one-
time.
Honestly, though, like, I mean, and I could be wrong, and if you guys disagree, tell me. But like, I don't think this is a so bad first place to start.
No,
No,
I mean
no, like-
it's decent. It still has some things that makes you question,
know.
but
I
they did a
can't
good
wait.
job of kind of introducing this team and kind of
Yeah.
giving a little layout of the land.
I can't wait until Nimrod finds his way up to
I've been
Morocco.
waiting for him to. Where
I can't wait till Nimrod comes knocking on the fucking Central Park.
where is he? Which comics he show up?
I love his little picture.
He has been in,
Marauder.
That was X-Force.
Yeah.
That was X-Force,
Okay.
100%.
yeah, because it's the reason why Mystique went up to space to try to stop Nimrod, and
That's still a plot line. Mystique's gonna try to bring this whole shit down.
I love it. I'm
she's
Team Mystique.
Wait, the whole
Inferno, the whole Inferno.
So
thing.
Destiny was a mutant who could see the future, and they haven't brought Destiny back to life yet.
Oh yeah,
Because
I
she
remember
could
that.
see
Yeah, she's a.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
I
could
remember
see
that.
what will take place, so they couldn't have.
And they brought that up, and she brought it up in the council, like, we're not doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah, so then Xavier and Magneto did a deal with Mystique to have her go stop this Oasis, whatever the human.
It was the whole reason Nora Nimrod's around right now.
Yeah, so they're creating Nimrod, so she was sent up to space to destroy their program, and she failed. And when she was resurrected, she goes, "What about my wife?" And Xavier turns around and says, "What about that bitch? Did you win?"
Says, "What about her?" and just walks
He
away.
said,
For
"What
all we know,
about
that could be Onslaught talking though.
so what about?
Oh yeah, that's
So
true.
do you see all the shit that's going on? And this is what people saw in these Spawn books.
Yeah.
We're like, huh?
Huh? Yeah,
If all that went over your head, I'm sorry, but it just shows you. Just read House and Power. Just start.
Read the soap opera.
Read the soap opera. It's great. Just there's a roadmap out.
All of my
Roadmap out
X-Men.
there. Just
So yeah, with that, I mean, I have no more input on the book until later.
That's great.
But other than that, I mean, that's all I have.
I kind of wish I didn't think. I didn't know Lord talks so much nowadays. I have to say, like Wolverine.
Yeah.
She is
You
Wolverine
would
now.
know if you read her books.
She's
What books?
I read the. I have them. What are you talking?
ones?
What do you mean?
Are you reading Wolverine right now?
No, not this one. I haven't read.
Yeah, but Wolverine right now is not Laura Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut up.
As it should be.
Anyway, no, like I didn't. That's my only thing. Like I didn't think she talked so much. Especially she sounds. It looks like.
Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it?
No, I don't like. I think I'm a little. I have my little gripe is that they make her sound like Wolverine, and I'm not sure how I feel.
You mean
about
like the person
Yeah.
like basically raised her?
She,
Her
no,
fa- her father
Wolverine
figure.
didn't raise her.
Her clone?
Wolverine wasn't there.
Yeah, but
But that's his DNA.
And
and I want to know how this is going to tack on to, since she's an X-Men now, how is it going to tack on to her New Mutant storyline where her sister was found dead, which is part of the gala. So I think they're starting to write. They're going way too many holes, man.
it's a lot.
Shut up.
Either
Yes.
way, that's all I got. Solid books.
Okay.
Before we close out, can I do our buddy Robert? Shout out to Robert. He posted something in one of our group chats real quick. It's a breaking story from yesterday, July 10th. Cryptocurrency miners caught with over 3,800 PlayStation 4 consoles after Ukrainian police uncover a mining operation.
What?
3,800 PS4 console.
They're using
Mining.
PS4s as Bitcoin miners.
Yes.
No,
Wow.
Fantastic.
I didn't even think about that.
That's amazing.
The illegal mining operation was discovered by the Security Service of Ukraine, and they reported that over 50 processors, 500 graphics cards, and 3,800 PS4 consoles were seized in a race. Yes, the miners had 3,800 PS4 consoles.
Sure, why not? I mean,
That's one way to use them.
If you see the picture, so they have a picture, which I'll send you the link.
Okay.
They have an entire
It's like a
shelf.
library.
They have, it literally looks like a service, like a server farm.
Like a server. Yeah.
okay.
Of just PlayStation controllers on fucking shelves, just standing up, lined up. It looked like the Matrix when Neo orders
we open the
weapons.
guns. They just
Yeah.
Okay, guys, for the normies out there who don't know what those references are, imagine Barnes and Noble, but every book on the shelf is a PS4
It looks
don't go to Barnes and
insane.
Noble.
when it was around.
Also, I don't know if
It's
you guys
around.
wanted to talk real quick right before we end and go watch this movie about the Bill Cosby situation.
Yeah,
He's fucking out.
I mean, he's out. I
Praise be to Fat Albert and the Junkyard Gang.
if I can just
Jesus.
if I can just be completely honest, like
What?
I don't believe for a second that he's innocent, and not only that,
Mm-mm.
but
Nope.
he admitted to it
Yep.
under the agreement that this wouldn't be used against him in another case. So,
That is why he's out.
which is why he's out.
He was
He got
out on
out.
the
He got out.
technicality.
Exactly. He's not innocent. He got out on a technicality, and I see people who are obviously who think that's innocence and all that. But
No. So I
It's
only
tough.
wanted to bring that up because I was watching a couple things and reading a couple things about it. There are a few people who have brought up the point that this may be used with Weinstein, because there is a possibility that he can be looking at a similar situation of technicality being used against him and Derek Chauvin.
yikes.
There is a possibility that there was some jury kind of like questions that weren't possible, which could in essence end up in a technicality.
Yikes.
Sounds like we're getting deep in here.
I
There
mean,
is a lot of
Yeah, I
I
don't
mean
know.
the law system is a fucking insanity, but this happening was crazy.
yeah, it's certainly a lot. I'll just say this. I'll say
You
this.
don't know what we're
Court
talking
case,
about?
Court
Nah,
case.
I'm out the loop.
All right, so real quick for anybody that doesn't know, Bill. If you don't know, Bill Cosby's out. You're kind of sleeping on the rock.
I
but-
know that. I know
So
that.
Bill Cosby is out because in a case several years back, it was a civil suit. There was a plea bargain that he took to pay the person accusing him, with a context being that this type of questioning or this would be a precedence that wouldn't be able to be used against him. Therefore, all the criminal trials that were done afterwards, in my understanding, are null and void because he already pled guilty to a civil suit,
Yeah.
which he lost and paid. So he is not going to serve any jail time because he was already found guilty or in a.
He was
in a
already
tri-
punished.
Yeah,
Double jeopardy.
Yeah.
I don't know the exact terms. I don't
Like
even know
that.
but my understanding is he is out literally on a technicality because he paid money for this before.
Yeah, and it's really like just testament to how as a black person, it's always weird to want somebody like this, like because you can see it, right? The justice system has never been good to black and brown
Yeah.
folks,
Of course.
ever.
Yeah.
And
Unfortunately.
this case is a testament to if you have a lot of money. I mean, Bill Cosby was black and he had all the money, and they still got his ass for 3 years.
He
but
came
now
out
he's
gliding
out.
on Jello pudding pops.
Exactly, but now he's out because of their fucking hot-handed like attempts to make this happen using something they know they shouldn't have used, and it's only because he spent so much money on these lawyers and had a great team that they were able to look over that shit, and he got out, and this sets a precedent for the stuff that you were saying later that could happen with Weinstein and all this other stuff.
It's
It's really it's kind of fucked, but this is our justice system. Either we gotta fix it.
and this
Like-
is one of the.
Yeah.
I always have I understand and I've seen injustice, and obviously it is a real thing, but every time somebody automatically measures anything that happens to race, I always start this is a good example to be like, it's literally a lot of this is based on elitism.
Yeah.
A lot of this is based on your pocket.
Yeah.
If you got the pocket for those lawyers, then the
Doesn't
reason
matter.
why all of this injustices happen is because it doesn't franchise communities that don't have this type of money. At the end of the day, it's less about race. It's more about the fucking status of your wallet.
Yeah.
Pull yourself up by your bootstraps, brother.
Which is literally impossible.
It's one of the
but
most ridiculous things I've ever heard.
yeah, it's super crazy, and I mean, it is what it is. The damage to his career and his reputation is already done. Even if he sues and gets his money back or whatever, he's still like a widely like fucking horrid figure that people look upon. The same thing.
I don't-
with white
He's not doing anything out in the light.
Exactly. The only thing that this person, every time these people go out, yeah, they'll be out. But the only thing that will ever happen to these people is that every time they go out to public, they'll be shunned.
Yeah,
they'll be
their
dirty
legacy is
pigs, They'll
destroyed.
be a leper
Yeah.
for the rest of their lives, however short that is. So the damage is fucking done. But unfortunately, I would just like to see.
There is no. The damage is done to their career, sure, but I don't see that as a payment to the victims.
No.
No, not at all. Not at all. Like,
This is a travesty of the American system, and it's something that
Once again.
go out there and fucking pressure your shit.
yeah, 100%. Little heavier than I like to finish off on, but yeah.
Stop letting Republicans run the office and shit like this will stop happening.
Stop letting all the motherfuckers run the office.
You're right.
There's no reason we
It's
need
true.
fucking
Baby steps
fossils.
though. Baby steps though.
He's right. With that being said, guys, that's it. That's all I got. That's been another episode of the Thirsty Nerds podcast. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands, so I'm putting it down.
You've been trying to stay
stretching.
awake for like the last hour and a half.
You
Because
don't
we're
need
out of here to go watch some fucking Black Widow.
$5 if Jamal falls asleep.
I will not.
That's not in my favor to take that bet.
Not for Natasha.
Not you sure?
I'll be awake.
Okay.
He won't be.
The moment he falls asleep, we take a picture of him and we post
Alright.
it.
With the flash on so the whole theater can see it.
Cool. I mean,
And everybody shuns him,
it won't happen, but it's cool. We'll see what
and
happens.
he leaves the theater
We'll
like
take
he
a
was
picture
supposed to.
and then we'll throw the phone in his lap to make it look like him so he can get kicked out.
Wow.
I mean, he'll finally leave the movie theater like he was supposed to last time.
I couldn't. You were watching the same thing I was. I couldn't get up.
Hey, write us out.
I'm trying to get there. All right. So with that being said, this is episode 56 of the Thirsty Nerds podcast. Please like and subscribe. Give us a review.
Leave us a comment below and everything and tell what you thought about the podcast and tell about, talk about whatever we talked about today. See if did you like the comics? Did you read them? Are you going to read them?
Where should we start Spawn?
Yes. If you are into Spawn, tell us. What's
Help.
your favorite issue?
Me, please.
But,
Convincing me to read Power Rangers. You can follow. It won't. I'm just kidding. Though it won't work. So you can follow me on Art of Sumo on Instagram and Twitter.
You can follow me at Stooge Prime on Twitter.
you can follow me at King K Thirsty on Twitter and or Instagram.
You can follow me at @just_Uno on Instagram and @beats.
And you
Just
can,
_beats on Twitter.
Please also follow us at Thirsty Nerds on Instagram and Twitter, and follow us, like and subscribe on YouTube or wherever you listen.
Share it. Tell your grandma.
yeah.
Tell your mama.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Tell your local VTubers.
That's right.
Yes.
All right. Write it on the walls at your job so we can get more viewership. Help
In
Please.
the bathrooms.
For a good time.
We should just
Yeah,
start doing
Thursday.
that, put on the fucking the
Yeah,
stickers.
forget
on the-
Vandalism.
Yes.
Yeah, totally.
Thank you for joining us in another episode. Hope to see you guys next time.
All right. Peace out,
Later.
nerds.